Yeah? You didn't think it could happen. You didn't think it could happen, did you? Nor did you. But it did. And why did it? Well, I'm involved. That's fucking why. So get the fuck in here. I want you and I want you. Oh, definitely you. Look at your missus. Bring her in here. She's fucking smoking hot. You're not so bad yourself, mate. Yeah? Now let's get this fucking thing started. Ooh, a fucking choo-choo train. Alright, everyone. Take your seats. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah? We're gonna get ready. We're gonna get into this straight away. No questions. Put your hand down till the end. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit how many tattoos you have on your arm. You don't scare me, mate. Let's go. Now, here we are, backstage, okay? And what we have here is a couple of guys. One of them is getting ready for the show, doing some cocaine. It's okay, do that, but don't do it in front of someone with a camera who's taking pictures, yeah? And who's going to knock on you later on, like this cunt is. Knock. Everyone knows he's the dibber-dobber of the whole fucking place, yeah? What have we got here, Chaz? This is a big don't, isn't it? Don't do gang signs if you're not a bona fide gangster, okay? It's just stupid. Also, if you're transitioning between jock to hipster and you still bring your football with you, don't try and play catch with a dog that's actually smaller than the ball, all right? It's just stupid, all right? Don't do it. Now, who said famous people don't turn up to IRL Alpha? Apart from me, obviously. This is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but Gimli, don't flex in a t-shirt like that, all right? Never wear it again. And oil that beard for fuck's sakes. It looks like a bristle brush, yeah? I could clean a toilet bowl with that. Don't bring dogs, but do bring snacks for cats, like this. A big don't, ordinal t-shirts. Another don't, jackets like this. Another don't, stand there like you're fucking Jesus. Do wear your Bukkake goggles though, because you never know, you might need them for the after orgy. Alright? Also, this guy looks like the type to just go up and fucking touch anyone. Beware. You see what I fucking mean? Look at him in there, going up, copping a feel. Also, faux hawks, don't. They're out, yeah? But do wear shoes like this guy. Absolutely amazing. I love them. And also, please, if you've broken your wrist, wear a brace. You're going to need some support, yeah? Here we go again, Mr. Copperfield. Don't do a coke deal in public, especially not in front of what looks like the head of security. This beefcake here, right there. Well, this could be, I don't know what's going on, but it could be a don't. It does look like he's turned up horny and he's trying to sniff the downstairs on some of the ladies. I couldn't be 100% sure, but here we go. Yeah, so this is what he is attempting to do here, is trying to get 2 for the price of 1 on his sniff. What a prevert. Stay away from this one. Don't sit like this at a live function or an event because you are guaranteed to not get any action at all. Yeah, bad look. Okay, so do turn up looking like this because this is very handsome. It's a brilliant look. But don't forget your band-aids for your nipples, especially if it's cold. And also be careful dressing like this because everybody's going to think that you are a drug dealer. Oh, okay, so nipple guy is a drug dealer. Fair enough. Please try not to take a picture of men's crotches. It just looks bad. Yeah, it looks like you're a prevert. But I get it. You want to capture the old Ed's balloons. The twat on the right trying to look at the cock on the guy on the left is a big don't. The guy on the left is saying to the guy on the right, that's not a drug bag. This is a drug bag. Get the fuck away from me, you pervert. Here we are inside. Wow, and now I know why my messages can't be read. I mean, how the fuck can you read anything on those walls? But it's brilliant. It's a great idea. But also, FYI, never ever take a blurry picture of the handsome Began ever again. FYI, if you're a lady and you're looking for someone with skills in the nipple department, always go for a sound guy, yeah? Look at the technique here. Now, Began, I did mention though to him, I saw that he had this Beveragino next to the electrical equipment. It's a big no-no. I identified that as a safety hazard and that needs to stop. And here he is again. So ladies, cancel that. I wouldn't even entertain the thought because here he is trying to take pictures down your tops. I caught it. Began, I recommend firing the cunt. I'll do it if you have, no time. Hey Margaret, be aware, this guy was trying to play with your fucking hair. Mr. Hold the dildo to his mouth question guy, you know what I mean? All the fucking technicolor arm, all the above. Remember at the start, he just tried to keep asking questions. Stay away from this guy, watch him, turn around, don't sit in front of him ever again. And don't turn up to an IRL event and sit on your phone all fucking night. It's rude, you prick. Also check out all my fucking questions over there at the back again, I'm telling you. Here we have Mr. Dick Milker again on his phone. Piece of shit. And also, buddy there on the left, don't sit like that, yeah? You there, chucking the man spready to the gods with your arms folded. Did somebody upset you? Did you miss your turn? Do you need a box of tissues? Take a look to your fucking left, right? Check out Began and Ed. That's how you should sit. Patting yourself off that. Fuck me. Captain fucking questions. Mr. Dildo in the hand. Orskin again. Doing everybody's head in. People in the background on their phones again. For fuck's sakes, these are don'ts, alright? Look at poor fucking young love waiting there, saying, get me out of here. Can't someone, please, can we change places? Like Alice in Wonderland. Where's the fucking Mad Hatter? There he is. What a cutie. Oh, fuck's sakes, Mr. Fuckstain. On his phone again. Fuck off. Look at the back, right? Look at this guy saying to all fucking technical and all Mr. fucking questions, Captain Dildo in my hand, shut the fuck up, yeah? Read a room. I get it. You want to do good. Bring the homeless in, yes. Give them a drink, yes. Feed them, yes. But then tap them politely on their way and say, you need to leave now. We have an event here, yeah? Come back tomorrow when we're not here. And then leave some food out for them. Biscuits and some old milk. Please don't turn up to an event and do cocaine off your fist in front of a camera. That's life advice. It may not look good for the future you. That hat at the back, big do. I want it, send it me. All right, look how cool they look in the back. Take note, right? If you want to look cool, patting yourself off Ed there. That's fucking cool right there. And for fuck's sakes, whatever you do, don't invite tweakers. It's not a good look. What a look. And do look at people like that if your intention is to get inside their pawns. Good luck getting these pawns off at the end of the night for the after orgy. They're tight as fuck. FYI, wear some looser ones next time if you're looking for some hard and forced action, especially afterwards. And mental note for yourself, that tattoo from a distance looks like it says a fluffer. Here we see mate on the right there, bringing back the old thumbs up. I like that. That's a do. A don't on the left, fucking peace sign, fuck you sign, I don't know, whatever it is, that gang sign, that's out. Try to avoid it. Yeah, it's no longer a flex. Here we go again. On-chain monkey fucker, same gang sign. His friend the dentist, same gang sign. The poor lass in the middle's facial expressions are screaming, get the fuck away from me, you stink. And also, oi, dentist, remove that digit from my waistgate. So again, faux hawk on-chain monkey fucker with the same gang sign and his friend there looking a bit cool for school. Both of them got the too cool for school look, which is a don't. D-God's t-shirt is a don't. Please try and be original. Who the fuck has got their phone on in the audience? Yeah, turn it off. Please try being original. All right, good luck. That's 3 for 3, monkey fucker. Let's see. Hopefully we're all done with the gang signs, yeah? Let's see what's cooking on the next one. Same fucking shit from on-chain monkey fucker faux hawk. Gang sign. Too cool for school. Facial expressions. My mate D Gods. Oh, look at the poor cunt on the left just going, please, just fucking be original. Is it ever going to stop? And FYI, I'm only joking. Please don't beat me up. I'm scared shitless of the pair of you. Here we see Gimli again with Began, and we see a punter at the back desperately seeking autographs, which they're both ignoring. Well done. That's how it should be. Also, take note of Began, everyone. That's how you pose for a photo. Right there. Mwah. Holy fucking shit. It's me, Brian T, just cutting in on Dolby for a quick second because I've seen this picture of this lad, yeah, with a muscle shirt on, right? Just leave it there for like 2.5 minutes, please. A BRB. Ah, my fucking days. Don't receive a BJ from a dog at a public event. Don't! Everyone heard about Captain Handsome when he went to the toilet and he put his finger through the paper when he was wiping, right? But here he is coming outside asking everyone to sniff the finger. That's a massive do in my books. Well done. And here we are again with Captain Hotnots, finally showing everybody how to masturbate in public, putting on a learn. I approve. Shut the fuck up. Whoa. Hello, ladies. And this is another example of how in the Bukkake goggles are, especially at an event like this. I'm wearing mine because you never know at the end when you're going to need them, right? I know we're all getting excited. This won't take too much longer. We'll get to the orgy. Just hold on. We're nearly there. This is what happens when you run out of drugs. Yeah? Never run out. 3 ways. A big do. Well done. Congrats. Began's shirt. A big do. The muscle shirt without muscles. A big don't. Also, a big do. Hang out at the bar. I love this. My place. A massive don't. Circle wank around a dog. Please, don't. It's not cool. Get a biscuit or something. I think Soggy Seo was a game that comes to mind. A game of old. Soggy Seo. No dog. Get rid of it. I'll call Peter. No, nobody wants to play football with you until you go full hipster, okay? Fucking hell. Poor cunt. Eyes up, motherfuckers. What I like best is when little lady farts at a live event. Can't get any better than that. It's a massive do, but make sure you waft it towards the lad there on your right. T-Bone is a good friend of mine, but patterning your look off Trevor Jones is a big don't, yeah? Especially the old virgin. I'll tell you what's happening here. What's happening here is that the guy on the right is saying no thanks to cocaine on the guy on the left. Now, if the guy on the left is selling you cocaine or trying to push it to you and he has a look like that, fucking just buy it. Word to the wise. And so what you're seeing here is a successful deal. The guy on the left said yes, and the guy on the right said, okay, I'll leave you alone. Coke. And old mate Cocaine Nose Job in the middle is quite happy here with the double deal. From Serious Face on the right, Faux Hawk, obviously, Ordinal's changed t-shirt because he probably got a little bit of semen on it from the bathroom when he went and had a quick danger wank. And the guy on the left is the other guy that did the pre-sale already to Old Mate with the jacket and the Bukorka goggles that you remember from the store. So this is the, if you need the sherbet, these are the three to go see. This hand gesture is acceptable, especially when you have a lovely like that leaning on your shoulder. Yep. Refusing to share your weed at an IRL event. A big don't. Yeah? Selfish cunt, this one. Watch out. Morgie, please shut your mouth. I don't like you sitting there like that at IRL event. The guy on the left looks a bit dodgy. I don't want him to stormed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit freaked out. And also, just practice for when you come to Australia to visit me. You need to keep your mouth shut because of the flies. Not because of what I'm thinking. Oh, man. Eyes up again, you cunts. Look at that on the right. That's a big do. So attractive. Guy on the left, not so bad, but also, like, if we're going to wear skimpies, like, not much muscle shirt, like I told you before, let's do it again. Definition, all right? Work it, maybe. Work it. I work out! Morgie, mouth shut, please. Fuck, the guy on the left. Dodgy. And finally, peace out, you cunts. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night. All right, I need a fucking drink, begging. Please, what have I got on my rider? Hello, GM, GN, GA, all of the above. Whatever the fuck time it is, wherever the fuck you are. Welcome to IRL Alpha, live here at the Sphere. Yeah? You didn't think it could happen. You didn't think it could happen, did you? Nor did you. But it did. And why did it? Well, I'm involved. That's fucking why. So get the fuck in here. I want you and I want you. Oh, definitely you. Look at your missus. Bring her in here. She's fucking smoking hot. You're not so bad yourself, mate. Yeah? Now let's get this fucking thing started. Ooh, a fucking choo-choo train. All right, everyone. Take your seats. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah? We're going to get ready. We're going to get into this straight away. No questions. Put your hand down till the end. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit how many tattoos you have on your arm. You don't scare me, mate. Let's go. Now, here we are. Backstage. Okay? And what we have here is a couple of guys. One of them is getting ready for the show, doing some cocaine. It's okay, do that, but don't do it in front of someone with a camera who's taking pictures, yeah? And who's going to knock on you later on. Like this cunt is. Nork. Everyone knows he's the dibber-dobber of the whole fucking place, yeah? What have we got here, Chaz? This is a big don't, isn't it? Don't do gang signs if you're not a bona fide gangster, okay? It's just stupid. Also, if you're transitioning between jock to hipster and you still bring your football with you, don't try and play catch with a dog that's actually smaller than the ball, all right? It's just stupid, all right? Don't do it. Now, who said famous people don't turn up to IRL Alpha? Apart from me, obviously. This is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but Gimli, don't flex in a t-shirt like that, all right? Never wear it again. And oil that beard for fuck's sakes. It looks like a bristle brush, yeah? I could clean a toilet bowl with that. Don't bring dogs, but do bring snacks for cats, like this. A big don't, ordinal t-shirts. Another don't, jackets like this. Another don't, stand there like you're fucking Jesus. Do wear your Bukorka goggles though, because you never know, you might need them for the after orgy. All right. Also, this guy.
More volume. We're gonna get this thing started. Thank you for your patience. We don't like starting late, but it's also LA. And people are very fucking busy.
Also, faux hawks don't. They're out.
Very important.
But do wear shoes.
I just got out of the stew like a moment ago. You know, did a little VO work, and then I had well, I hit the lab like earlier this morning. You know,
here we go
after
again,
surfing,
Mr. Copperfield.
And then,
Don't do
standard Venice stuff. Oh, see, Gigi's not in the show. Sorry, she doesn't get a shill. Sansa gets a shill, okay?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Founder of the espresso shot. I don't have links for Ziana and A-Call, but that's okay, because look at that guy right there with Shop in between him. He's I don't know if he's ready, actually. I'm talking to you, Rosenbaum. Okay, can you pull up A-Call and am I saying A-Call? I say that right?
A-Call.
Okay, A-Call.
I'm impressed.
Sometimes I want to say A-Cole or, you know, I'm
That's
not sure.
whatever they say, A-Cole like J. Cole, and I'm like, I'll take it.
People like J. Cole. I don't know if J. Cole's not the best person to reference these days.
It's not, but that's all right.
5, 4, 3.
Are you fucking with me? Is that real? I gotta have Jerry say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He never does
Stop
it.
doing that, dude. I'm joking. We're gonna get started. Okay, Jerry, are we ready? Once my producer says, yeah, we are. I know we're live.
We are live.
Are we starting the show? We're good? That hurts. Oh, God. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's streaming right now. Heyo!
Okay, great.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Troy. Welcome to IRL Alpha. My name's Bigabot, and I'm your host, and we're here to talk about all things NFT, Web3, and memes. However, this isn't your typical show where we sit up here and tell you the tokenized future is coming. All right, guys, blockchain's going to change every industry. We're here to argue about the dumb stuff that happened this week, argue with you, argue with each other, and argue with the chat. So, if you're in the audience, you're in these first two rows right here, we got a microphone on either side. Raise your hand. We'll get that microphone in your hand. You can give a hot take. If you're in the back somewhere, you want to talk, there's a microphone there. Just get up. Get in line. We'll go to you. We just have a couple of requests. If you want to give a hot take, do not chill your bag. Do not pump your bags. Do not tell us your life story. You get in, you give a hot take, you get out, okay? Otherwise, people will start booing. It gets really nasty out here. The only people who get shills is everyone on stage at the beginning and the end. And like I said, if you can slip in a shill in the middle, you got to do it good, though. You got to be like the espresso shot. And then you got to keep moving on. You're allowed to do it. Okay, so with that, let's just get right started, because if you guys didn't know, today's been a little bit of a hectic day. We had a couple quick last-minute replacement guests here, but truthfully, so many good people come to IRL Alpha this week, I can just look in the audience and say, okay, great, you, and you. So very thankful for that. So I don't have all of my links up right now, but someone I do have a link up for, someone who actually does live in LA and has recently launched a project where we got to fill out an application, which I did fill out, and I was going in there saying, okay, great, like, what sports do I like? And I had to write down a bunch of embarrassing things, because if you guys don't know, my favorite sport is, I think, chess and competitive eating are my big two. And it's a real sport, okay? And Joey Chestnut, okay, I'm not going to talk about Joey Chestnut. I get upset here. So, Loop, you've probably seen him on Twitter because he's always posting really great threads, breaking down what's happening. Every time I'm trying to do a show, I go and I look at what Loop actually said, and I steal the topics, and I say, hey, guys, we're going to talk about this today. Also, is it Morning Minute?
Yeah, the Morning Minute.
Beautiful.
Loop's
Morning Minute.
Takes.
Morning takes. Hot morning takes all the time. Loop, what's going on? What do you got to show?
Yeah, what's up? I am the host of the Espresso Shot.
God, I'm sorry. That's why he went first. That's how it goes, okay?
And that's it.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, so the Sports Meta, building the most exclusive club on the internet. Applications are open, so go apply. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think, I guess my shill of the day is I think people are ready for NFTs to be fun again. And yeah, I think we're, after Blast, everyone was like, and actually, wait, can we do something quick?
Let's hear it.
I have a quick poll. There's a lot of people here, actually. Who farmed Blast? Raise your hand. All right, keep your hand up if you feel like the amount of time you spent farming Blast, and I'm just curious, was worth the payoff, the airdrop that you got.
Deep in the waters already.
It's just a call? Are you
Two
joking?
hands? 2 hands?
We're getting deep in the waters.
Okay.
Two hands. Damn. All right, that was less than I thought, actually. Yeah, so I think people are kind of burnt out of farming and ready for fun actual innovation in Web3 again. So yeah, that's what I'm about.
Beautiful. We'll talk more. Blast is probably going to be the first topic. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Someone who's been coming for a little bit of time. I see you on the timeline, and today I just tapped you and said, hey, can you be on the panel really fast? Oh my God, it's an emergency, okay? And all I know is Sugarland. That's it. So a call, first time on the show. How are you doing? What do you want to show? What's going on? You made money on Blast, goddammit?
I did, and I put in pretty minimal effort, so not upset about that. But I'm a call. I am the product and community manager over at Sugartown from Zynga. We are a Web3 gaming project, so a little bit different than the spaces that we've got tonight. But yeah, excited to be here. It was really chaotic and last minute, but that's kind of my life, so it's fine.
That's how we like it here, okay? If you guys don't know Zynga, that's the games that everyone's addicted to. I don't know, if everyone has someone in their life who's addicted to some Zynga mobile game, and reach out and check if they're okay, and ask them if they've seen Sugarland. It's
my mom has been on her Farmville grind since 2014, and that's not changing. So I was
gonna say, people are talking about Crypto Valley losing money. It's come on, Farmville, okay?
Farmville, guys,
Farmville. Here, okay. Beautiful. Also, I like the profile. Okay, we got the whale. We got the whale. We're matching here. Okay. Now, someone who I gotta say, is this offensive? Maybe for the Azuki community.
Oh boy.
You're the loudest one. I feel like you really are, and I mean my actual volume. You know what I mean? So you know him from the Espresso Shot. You know him from his hot takes, varies in the timeline. I see you sometimes fighting with the people. I like it a lot. Every time we hang out, you say some stuff where I'm like, oh my God, these Azuki MFers, okay? They're hyped on life. They're doing stuff here. We gotta bring more energy. This is why Bored Apes went to 0. So came into town. I think you got a content house going right now. Is that true?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Doing
sir.
content 24/7. Sanzo, what's going on?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, we got a content house trip going on right now. We're trying to more so do a little bit much more video content so that we can kind of put that out a little bit more in terms of getting on YouTube, getting on those other channels that a lot of spaces hosts have trouble doing right now in general, because a lot of people think that, I personally think, I've jokingly said spaces are dead. I don't think they're dead. I just think they're more so becoming secondary to video content a little bit. And you have people like Jonah, who is hosting spaces, clipping that content and putting that into videos, putting that into, if someone else happens to have a good take, that's what they do. So that's kind of what the purpose of this content house trip that we're doing right now is, being able to bring that video content to the table on YouTube, on X, and obviously, as you guys see, we have been utilizing video on spaces, which is something not a lot of people have been able to do successfully.
No, you're cheating with Chris, though. You got Chris cheating over there.
Chris is the cheat code. Chris is literally the cheat code. He could lead me to mall and we'd be fucked. So there is also that. But thanks to Chris, we've been able to try so many different new things. So I got to give a shout out to Chris. Can we clap it up for Chris, please? Clap it up for Chris. You can't miss him. He's a 6'5", 7, 8, 9 tall motherfucker. He's somewhere in here in this room. So.
He gets a DM from me from like once a month going, how the fuck you do this? And then he's always like, oh, let me show you the trick. And it's always a trick. It's always something like, you motherfucker, how'd you figure this out? It's frustrating. So
100%.
Beautiful.
100%.
So for the content house, so when do I roll up? How does it work? Just knock on the door?
Yeah, just knock on the door, man.
Okay, cool.
You got to pass in. You let me up here twice.
Okay, cool. We're going. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay, cool. Nice. You doing any live streams, any spaces from it?
We're actually going to do a live stream tomorrow, 12 p.m. PST.
Okay, beautiful. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. 12 p.m., 9 a.m. PST. Sorry, I'm stuck on the Eastern Standard Time.
Good.
Zone.
Okay,
Yeah.
9 a.m. PST. Beautiful. We can get in there in the chat and troll. It'll be fun.
He's
Exciting.
got a manager. I love it.
Yeah, that's good. Manager in the crowd is a very big baller move. No manager
Say this.
last time. So no manager last time. Now you've upgraded.
Yeah.
I want to plug
now
her.
she yells at me
I want
every
to plug
day.
her as she is the COO. So let's
COO,
just give her the
yeah.
credit that she's due.
Okay, COO. Okay, there you go. You got the whole C-suite here.
Yeah.
No, another one of our last minutes. Ziana, she was here. She was giving spicy takes. She was always in the front row, and then we were always getting her on stage. And then she disappears, And then I was wondering what's coming on. She came back today. I got in trouble. She is pregnant. So just okay. Very excited. Everyone, round of applause. Thanks for Ziana.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Very exciting. Okay.
It's the first time I think that we've had a baby on the
100%. Youngest panelist ever.
Yeah.
You are literally for DGens. You're gonna be like, it's in my blood. Like it's gonna be a story of like, I launched my first meme coin at 3. Okay, I was on stage at 0. Okay, so excited to have you back. What are you working on other than just roasting Sansa? That's all you seem to be doing.
Every fucking day.
Yeah, so the roast is happening. Hashtag I've been a nasty girl. If you haven't heard the song, there you go. That was NFT Paris, literally NFT Paris. Keep your minds in the gutter. But no, just been working with AP Collective, which is also more focused on like gaming, so similar to ACall. Also second the feeling of, things happen. It's a little bit chaotic, but that's life. So here we are to converse and give songs a shit.
I was gonna say, if you want like a non-chaotic life, like get out of Web3, get out of crypto. What are you talking about? Okay.
100%.
All right. So speaking of that, this was a week. Okay, it was highly anticipated, and I got to tell you the truth. I was loving the timeline. So many tweets of like, tomorrow it all changes for me. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow I'm gonna start acting differently. And then the tweets in the morning were, "Fuck Pac-Man, what the hell?" And then detailed breakdowns of, guys, listen, actually it wasn't that bad. I did very good by this strategy. And so blast farming's been going on for a long time. I know some people who grinded. I know some people who did some passive stuff. I was moving the sheep around in a cave trying to make some money here. I did not make that much money from the sheep in the cave. Sorry about that. The airdrop came out. It seems like the general consensus was people weren't happy. A couple people scored big, but in general, people were like, okay, cool. I did a job that paid me $1 an hour. This didn't actually work out. People are saying maybe it's the end of airdrop farming. I don't know. But let's just get into it. So you actually made money. You're the only one. How did you do it? What was it?
Okay, I made a what I would consider a good amount of money for the very limited work that I did just from holding Blast ETH and then winning jackpots. So I was buying different NFTs with the assumption that they would win the jackpot and then I would sell.
Okay.
So-
Wait, how'd you pick the ones that are jackpots? Also, Jerry, there's music playing. Turn it off. Thank you.
That was the vibe.
That was
music
no.
providing
The vibe is over. Now it's very serious Blast talk because you made money. That's
So
good.
serious.
Jerry, cue the sad music. The rest of this is sad. Like you will understand, man. My family hates me now.
You know, no, I think Web3 has a tendency to speculate, which is great. Obviously, our space runs on speculation right now. But I think what I've kind of learned is you can't go based off of the numbers that you see on the timeline. And I think where like the disappointment came from was people being like, oh yeah, Blast is going to be worth like $5. It's like that's.
I heard
don't know.
$10. So
Did
okay.
you?
Yes, I saw.
No, I heard crazy numbers of
no
like
one guessed
$22.
12?
Yeah, no, it's not.
All of those
No, it was
people.
like $22. I heard. I was like, wait, what? That's
No,
a high
remember, if someone puts
speculation.
out a $10 tweet, you go, I can get more engagement, $12. and then someone's like, I got that, $15. And, you know, it's the hottest thread.
Yeah,
so.
you might make more from that tweet than you did on Blast. So.
Well, I gotta be, it's actually not a bad move. I will say it's funny because I would see the breakdown tweets and I'm like, how are you valuable? Like, they're like, gosh, look at this other chain. It's worth this much. So that chain's worth this much. And you're like, that's how it works. We just say that's worth this. So this is worth that. It didn't feel like logical to me, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was just calculating like 5 bill FTV, and like I still think there's potential to get there. Obviously, it's kind of teetering right now, but I feel comfortable with where we're sitting, and I
Wait, so
yeah.
did you sell your airdrop? Or you
No, I'm holding. Okay. I've got it in the jackpot. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, so Loop, you know, you kind of put the survey out there. You said you were surprised that only 2 people here made money from Blast.
Yeah, I felt like there was more people that were happy with the airdrop than were saying on the timeline. I feel like the timeline is always negative. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, my take on Blast is this is one of the better things that could have happened. I think this is actually a good outcome for them.
Me
because
wasting my
now-
time for months is one of the better things that, okay?
I think that when you are a farmer and you're very let down about the outcome, you usually leave, and they want the farmers to leave. And I don't think Pac-Man's thinking that way, but I think that now they have a year for season 2. I think that's a long time. It's not like a quick 3-month, all right, everyone dive back in, put all your liquidity. So now you have a year where people are actually going to build real things and try to attract real users. So I think this is actually a good outcome. And I think everyone was pretty disappointed, but I think there's no valuation that would have made people happy. I think expectations were so
$10
high.
would have made people happy. Like I know a lot of people that would have been like.
No realistic value. People were putting like valuations that would have been like $100 trillion, and you're like, just do a little bit, like one math.
But it's
and then you're like, that doesn't make sense.
So you can say the one math, but then we do the show every single week. Explain Mother at 200 million. Just explain the math. Like, how does it get there?
It's called ass math. That's what it's called.
Ass math? Really?
Market
that is
makers.
good. Okay, yeah.
For
It's called
every jiggle
Telegram
is
chats.
$1.
Sansa, I didn't see you. You weren't farming. I expected you to. Okay, I wanted to see on the timeline. You.
I
weren't on
was
the
doing it
timeline.
very passively. I
Okay.
really only did it through Fantasy Top, and I was
Okay.
like, I mean, I didn't make any money on that. It was really minimal, but like, I will say, I actually still have a lot of belief in Fantasy Top because what they showed was you can still use a pre-existing platform, doing what you're already doing, and getting rewarded for it. Versus it's SocialFi in a different way. Because think about the Arena, think about other SocialFi apps. You have to go and download a whole other app, and you're expected to go and repost anything you want in order to be relevant on that app and get rewarded for that. And it's like, I have faith that Fantasy Top is either gonna lead the way or inspire another creator to do the same thing, so that we can get fucking rewarded for doing what we're already doing on X or any other platform you normally would like.
Well, I think the problem is like with Fantasy Top, you were seeing that people are chasing. We're trying to say let's quantify people's engagement, and then we know that all these things based off how your Twitter account has existed. You had a 10-year-old Twitter account with a bunch of dead followers. You're fucked on Fantasy Top. Doesn't matter if you're posting fire stuff. You have to invest in new people coming up that have a new account. It's like it doesn't tell you who are the most engaged people.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can fix that long term. People are always going to see. You're investing in Fantasy Top still. Tell us your bag. How much? Okay.
No.
What's your debt?
I put in at most like 0.3, 0.4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
Are you a hero?
I wasn't like the fucking 30 ETH people putting in or anything like Clemente. Our boy Clemente, you all know, like he's
call
the star of runes right
Oh
now.
my
Like
God.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Wallet watcher. What's
Yeah,
up?
weird.
Aw. Nothing.
Well, no,
Wallet
stop.
watcher.
This is I was saying with the Blast airdrop, if you did lose money, you're like, okay, I lost money. At least what I can do is I can make some back with engagement. Okay, like you can post a fire thread saying like, hey, I got Min somewhere. He did a good thread of like, hey guys, here's why I failed. He said he lost 95% of what he put in. I think Fantasy Top was a bunch. Like you got to farm that engagement from it if you're gonna fail from it.
If you're gonna lose the money, you might as well get the engagement.
Sienna, I know that you're like, okay, I got a baby on the way. I got to focus on farming Blast. My baby's needs a future, So right, that's how you were thinking, right?
Oh my God.
Okay, I don't have a baby on the way. I'm trying to learn. Okay.
No. I didn't really I dabbled into just kind of understanding it as far as like the social fi portion of it. Fantasy Top, watched a lot of like Jen's videos, which I thought were really informative.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say I necessarily faded it. I dabbled into it, but it just wasn't something that I really wanted to entertain. So I'm very much like where Loop's saying, I'm ready for NFTs to kind of be fun again, just because that was where my heart and soul I feel like is. But I did enjoy a lot of my friends making a lot of money, stayed connected, watched a lot of videos, dabbled a little bit into Fantasy Top because again, staying up to date is kind of what I feel like you need to do, but did not invest tons of ETH into it. Maybe did like 0.2 and had a little fun.
That's a little
bad.
bit of fun right now.
Just a little.
Well, I will say that is a story you're hearing from a lot of people is like, okay, what actually did you participate in? What did you buy? Fantasy Top is the one that seemed to absorb the most people. Yeah. And Fantasy Top was like Crypto Valleys and others. Great for people in the very first week. And then everyone else kind of got screwed. And so like, it's just tough. Like, cause we're farming an airdrop times a new application. You got to be double early, which I don't even know how to be that early on stuff. Like, do I just sit on the timeline all day? I'm on Pump.fun already. Like,
Discords.
okay, so
Yeah.
are you,
Discords.
Akal, you actually made money from the airdrop. Are you going to farm anymore?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, how do you decide to
Yeah.
farm one? How do you know it's real and not, not some fake? Because a lot of people are saying it's over. That was my last one. I'm quitting cold turkey. No more airdrop farming.
I think I think for me, I take my time with everything. I never over leverage. That's just rule number one. And yeah, I put in the research and I take the time to really like understand what it is that I'm doing, because I think I feel like a lot of people go into crypto blind and don't really take the time to understand, the dApps they're using or the protocols, and it's just, you end up with kind of unrealistic expectations. For for Blast, I do believe in Pac-Man's vision long term. I think that Jen had a really, really good video with him come out that kind of explains how he sees the ecosystem growing. So yeah, I would say if anyone is interested, obviously do your research, but that's day one advice.
Can you talk about some of the things that he's planning, trajectory-wise?
Yeah, it's super insightful, right? So I think he has built out an ecosystem that he is looking to sustain and scale long term. I don't want to get too into specifics because it is a 50-minute video, I think. But yeah, I think Fantasy is essentially that initial layer for dApps to build on top of, and was always intended to be more product oriented. I think in Web3 we don't really respond to products right now, even though I do believe that product is kind of what draws people in and will keep them there. So it makes sense to me that it's not performing very well in initial phases. But I think the way that he sees, products building on top of this existing layer and then adding in the concepts of, what does a banking aspect look like for Blast? What are those extra layers? To me, long term, that makes sense. So that's something that I feel bullish on. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
by
not
the way,
here, I'm not here to shill.
it's Jen with two N's, so
Yeah.
Jenn.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, the Queen of Blast. All right,
Queen of Blast.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
That was very cool that they gave that exclusive interview.
So good.
Totally.
I remember it must have been 7-8 months. It was the day before that Blast was going to go live, and I randomly met Jen at an event, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go really hard on Blast." Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, cool," and didn't think anything of it. And it's crazy to see just how 6 months. I did a thread on this. Going hard on one thing at once, I think is just the best way to grow really fast in crypto. And I feel like she's the exact case study of if you're new to crypto or if you want to grow, that's the spot. If you're bullish on something and you have you believe in it, just go crazy and make video content and really go further than other people are gonna go. Because I think she had, I'm gonna guess 10K followers before Blast
She had less.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was and she was doing video content and stuff, but I think when you can kind of set yourself apart like that, yeah, it was really smart.
Well, it's an interesting actually thing you're pointing out, because I think a lot of us, you're looking at all these new things coming out. What do you attach yourself to? If you're a content creator, we got some content creators up here. Jen put herself onto blast. It worked. That was good. She got appointed. She got the sick exclusive interviews, fantasy top, making money. It all's great. There's some people who out there who are like, yo, Say's my personality. And then all of a sudden, it was 6 months later, oh my God, I'm fucked. And we're seeing something happen right now. I got Julie right here who's made Cardano content, and it's like, you're making Cardano content, no one cares. And then all of a sudden, people care, and it's like, boom, it's working. Like, how do you know I'm gonna attach myself to it? You know what I mean?
I think it's the same way that Soul just kind of had their come up, in my opinion. A lot of people were screaming Solana from behind the scenes, and a lot of people just shit on Solana. It's the same thing with Ordinals and what we're seeing today. This is a testament. So many people have preached the gospel when it came to Ordinals, and what did the timeline do? Shit on Ordinals left and right. Runes, this trash, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And
They're
they've
dead.
had their come up. It's like
They're dead.
you choose
For
your
now.
lane and you stick and you choose to focus on it, and chances are, one way or another, everyone's gonna end up following.
Well, it's like, do you just pick a lane that's open, or do you
Well, I mean, not necessarily. You don't have to pick a lane that's open, but pick something that you genuinely believe in, right? You don't need to be where everyone is all at once. I think it becomes overly saturated. Pac-Man is Blast, Blur, everything is a perfect example of that. But in my opinion, especially here, there are some key players when it comes to Ordinals just sitting in this room, right? I've learned so much just from the people sitting in this room. And I don't think, in my opinion, that Bitcoin Ordinals and that gospel would have been preached as efficiently as it would have if it wasn't for those people in this room. So they just stuck to their guns. They knew the vision. They saw it. They recognized it. They were passionate, and they weren't going to let the haters, the doubters, and the people that had anything else to say to veer them off from it, And I think that's with everything. Solana is the same way. What chain has every shitcoin been lasting on? Solana. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was waiting. I was just going to say, fuck Blast. I think that,
says the ordinal MFer.
I mean, seriously, I think come to Bitcoin now, all of this stuff is going to bleed back to Bitcoin. I think that we all knew how this stuff was going to end. And yeah, fuck Blast. That's what I think.
People made money, BitGod. Come on.
I will say this. What's something that we can love or hate Blast all we want. You can't deny the attention that they retained over such a long period of time, from Blur season, whatever it was, to where Blast DG is now. And now you have people talking about, this is where I'm gonna make my content. It literally made the difference with Jen. Look at Jen, right? Someone who is criminally underfollowed, just underappreciated for the production that she had. And now she's finally getting some sort of fair appreciation, which still is underappreciated in my opinion. And so I really think that there is something to be appreciated for the strategy that Pac-Man has put forward and that he continues to put forward. Getting people do you know how hard it is to get degenerates who have the shortest term lookout I've ever seen in my life, shorter than the fucking memory span of a goldfish, bro. And they're excited for a year of farming. It's criminal. So it's really well done. Yeah.
Well, I think looking to this next year, I think you're now getting 83% less Blast to farm.
Yeah, probably.
I think that Pac-Man pissed off a lot of fucking people, including his own investors, when he didn't even tell them he was going to launch Blast. And so I think all in all, I don't think it's going to end well. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. I'm going to stay away. So you guys have fun.
I agree.
That's a good
I have a
slogan for
question.
Blast. Enjoy it while it lasts. Blast.
That's a banger.
Blast it up.
That's actually
Blast
a
it up.
banger.
Somebody tweet
sorry.
that.
Oh, I was gonna say, I love what you said, Ziana. It's inspiring. I was gonna ask about Blast liquidity. So was there a lot of ETH locked up that's now unlocked? If that already happened, I'm out the loop on that.
Do you need the mic back?
Ziana, you know all the stats of all you've been studying Blast, the liquidity pools, I
have not.
I thought you're setting your life up for your baby. You need to be looking
you
at
initially-
things,
You initially put ETH in whatever you wanted, and there was a moment in time, several months down the road, where you can take all of it or some of it, and it would affect your points and whatever like that. But yes.
But it had a lot locked
No,
up,
real quick.
right?
So they were rewarding people who were staking their ETH. Those are some of the people who got the best rewards. Other people were trying different farming techniques. So like, oh, I'm using my blast. People who were like, lock it up, don't touch it. They were like, we like you. Other people who were like, I'm farming. How am I farming? I'm buying and selling and doing stuff. They got kind of fucked. And those were people like, they were trying to game the system in some ways. So some people were happy.
Staking and doing nothing was the best option.
Staking and doing nothing was one of the best
Okay,
options.
that
100%.
makes sense.
Other people
Because it's
were-
interesting seeing NFT prices. Like, I agree with Loop. I think it's NFT season soon on Ordinals, ETH, whatever.
Yeah, facts.
Blast has been the thing. Like, if the thing that everyone has been waiting for finally happened, so in my opinion, I'm like, seeing the NFT floor prices rise up, I'm like, it's time. I feel like people are getting kind of bored with shitcoins just because attention span has been happening for the last year. And like the cycles happen. Like this space literally happens in cycles. They go shitcoins, NFTs, shitcoins, NFTs, shitcoins, NFTs. So I think it stays. I'm excited for that.
Well, so there is one interesting thing because we always talk about like Jen's a great example where Blast came out, people did make money from it. She like really was able to elevate her content career. But there's other people who have grinded on a chain that like there's some Tez influencers out there who are like, my day is coming, and I'm being serious. There is a time when you have to say, yo, find a new goddamn chain. How do you know to keep going? You know what I mean? Like we do want to bring it up. Like Cardano just had their last couple weeks. And it's like a bunch of people like, I was preaching it, I told you, right? But guess what? If 2 weeks ago didn't happen, we'd have been like, dude, just change. Like, let's do this. Come on, come
But
over
it's
with
like-
Blast, Base, Solana, join me.
It's like that meme of the guy who's in the cave and he's mining, and then he turns around, and then
Yeah,
there's like
oh,
a
yeah.
diamond that's like right there.
But to the point, like where Cardano is, they've been building for years, and Charles Hoskinson has been active in the space since like 2011. So there's no founder really that is active on Twitter who has been showing up and is engaging the community. And so, like as you said, to the fact that Blast is going to incorporate all of these financial aspects and certain types of registers and things like that. Like Midnight on Cardano is getting ready to launch, I think next month or maybe the month after. But they've been building all of these tools on the back end that are all coming to market now. And so it's just really fun that now we've got the meme coins that are launching. And people have been shitting on Cardano forever. There's like nothing new with that.
Oh, I've been doing it for 2 years on stage. It gets the best laughs every time. Every time I make a Cardano joke, everyone laughs.
It's
Well, because Cardano, they've got over 165 research papers that have been published and verified by reputable academic sources. No, I know, but I'm just saying.
We
Like,
have
it's pretty
plenty
good.
of peer-reviewed documents on Cardano. There's no ifs, ands, or buts
They
about that. But all of
it's
the
a
tools,
bullish community.
Wait, actually, Julie, so why did it pop off? What happened?
So it literally was just the fact that like meme coin culture is now starting to migrate onto Cardano, and people are just learning that the degen tools exist there, such as Snekbot, which are able to launch a meme coin. You can do all of the same trading bots that are active on Cardano. So basically, all of the infrastructure that people are trying to build is already built on Cardano. It's just the meme culture is now starting to migrate there. So I'm really interested to see, like, is this going to be the time where Cardano surpasses $10? Or something crazy, maybe 50. I say 69.
What
is
are
fine.
you saying?
You know,
Okay, Julie, get a little wild here.
Hey,
I will resync my Daedalus wallet if it hits those prices. Okay?
and it's it's Charles's pig and it's fat. His name is Nike and he's like vocal.
Okay,
and-
wait, you're just saying all this lore like we all know Charles, he has a pig, it's named Nike, he's fat. What are you talking about? So real quick, the coin that first popped off is Nike.
Nike.
So Nike is Charles Hoskinson, like I said,
His big fat pig,
the
pig.
founder of Cardano, who was part of the Ethereum co-founding
And
crew,
he got,
and then he split off because him and Vitalik they had a big
problem.
fight. They got drunk one night. and
Okay.
said,
Okay.
I'm making my own lore up
No,
here.
we have to go back to the pig. The pig, he's a good pig. He lived a tough life.
And it flies. It flies.
He lived in an apartment. They lived.
Yeah.
He lived. No,
he's
lives
alive.
He lives
He's
on
alive.
the ranch now.
Yeah.
He's a good pig.
The memes are fucking great.
Okay,
He's
so
eating apple chips now.
Why
Dude,
did he live in an apartment?
They thought he was going to be a small pig, and so they kept him in the apartment, but he just kept
real
getting
quick.
bigger and bigger. And
Doesn't
so
he have
they
like
were
a
feeding
Loop,
him.
if you don't know this,
$1
actually, Loop, this is a very famous thing. This is a great scam. Maybe 15 years ago, why do I know this? This is a true story. You would sell teacup pigs to girls who wanted to be influencers. Paris Hilton was the first girl with a teacup pig. You would say, here's a teacup pig, regular pig. And guess what? They're going to find that out 6 months later. And I already got the money. It was a big, hot trend. People were buying, it's a miniature pig. And they go, I have a fucking full-size pig in my apartment. It was a great moneymaker. I didn't participate. But, I got some friends that were in the market here.
We're trying to get the pig to Rare Evo. We don't think it'll happen, but if he can bring him on the Black Hawk. But he said that's animal abuse because it's really loud. So.
Yeah, pick on a helicopter.
It's a solid, a walk-away coin. It's a walk-away coin. Like, you can come to IRL, and it's going to be doing fine.
Well, how much do you have, Troy?
I'm just saying.
The mic,
He's actually the #1 holder with the biggest bag.
Okay,
Founder shield coin on every chain runs. That's
Founder, okay, that's not a bad thing. Founder shield coin, okay. What's merch shilling right now on Solana?
And he doesn't. He has never endorsed meme coins. He's hated them, and so he's actually endorsed Nike as it's his pick.
Julie, man. Yeah. So in 2021, I think CNFT. I minted like everything, and on Cardano, I tried CNFT. It was a Cardano, NFT platform, and that I left it because I just wasn't interested anymore. And then I've just come to notice in the past year, there's like a bullish kind of culty community that's in the CNFT and like Cardano NFT world, and like it was just a matter of time that this perfect storm of meme culture bleeding and integrating into
I just want to know, Troy. Like, I just got a little tweet right now. Like, you just got dropped from 12 ordinal chats. You are literally being kicked out right now.
I'd like to ask those ordinal MFers.
Watch out!
I know this is a funny joke. It's a really good one, by the way. I love you, buddy. Thanks. Is that if you ask any of them where they were before ordinals were, they probably have a similar story, so I don't really give a fuck. No.
Okay, so the interesting thing is, like, there's talking about like people who were waiting for something to pop off, and they're the person who's like, this will be big, and it pops off, and then everyone's like, yes, you did it, you're smart. Then it actually did pop off. Like, let's talk about it. Yeah. So Cardano's one where right now, Julie, if I all of a sudden, Sansa espresso shot, we're doing a Cardano, 30 minutes on Cardano every day. Don't you want to say, like, get out of here, posers? Like,
no. So I wanted to say a little bit earlier, kind of tagging on to what you were saying about when you like, how do you find that in the first place, right? And just a quick example for me, the whole reason I bought a Nizuki in the first place was because one, I liked the culture, I liked the community, I liked the vision, but yet it felt like they were quiet, at least on my timeline, or at least what I saw. And I talked to a lot of different people, and they were like, yeah, it feels like they're like within their own shell. And I was like, well, I like them, I love them, I want to be part of the culture, I want to be part of the community. I'm going to try to spearhead this a little bit better in some way, shape, and form, right? And so it's like about, are you going to be the person that takes charge, or are you going to be the person that helps organize everything behind the end? Being, oh, this is Cardano, I told you. And so, like, I think it's that same feeling, that same conviction that you're looking for. It's just about what's your angle and how are you going to do it. If you're just going to be a holder and you're going to be like, I'm going to buy the biggest bag and say nothing, then it's just kind of a little bit pointless.
I do love when we have people who are just like, yeah, I have 1,000 of those. I'm like, say something, help us out. We're dying over here,
Yeah, so. And so I think it just comes down to, like, obviously content creator. So I'm gonna come at it from a content creator angle, right? But like if I'm a holder and I have the biggest bag, then it's kind of like, well, what are you bringing to the table besides just buying?
But you do have to be careful, because we all see this. Like, if you're in one community and you branch out to one other, everyone, I'm not joking, Troy, sorry, you did get kicked out of a couple ordinal chats. You think I'm joking? It's true. And that's just how people are. People
about to pull out his phone right now.
Yeah, he's like, you can see he's starting to panic a little bit. Like, but it's like, I remember Bored Ape early on. You're in Bored Ape. It's like, yeah, in the Bored Ape Discord for a while. I saw you over there talking in the Moonbird Discord. What the fuck's going on, man? And I was like, shit, oh, no, I love you guys too. Okay, I gotta go. And like, there is this weird, like, you can only give so much attention.
It's like a cult factor.
Yeah, it's a little culty. Yeah.
That's exactly what I bring up. Is like Cardano to me is a cult. I'm like full fledged. Like it's, but crypto is a community of cults within cults. I would say Cardano is probably the heaviest cult and like kind of scary. I don't know how far it goes because like guys riding around a private jet more than anybody else in the U.S. right now. You can go look that up.
Not more than Taylor.
Okay. No, he's top 5. He's literally top 5.
He's top 5?
It's a scary stat.
Honestly, that's a good flex. If you tell the Solana meme coiners, like, this guy's top 5 private jet flights, they're like, bro, can I get on that jet?
But no, I mean, like, from the influencer side, I want to ask, like, how do you build, I guess, communities into cults? Because that's really what drives price narrative, right? Because it's like,
how do you create a cult is what you're asking.
Yes.
Well, no, it's like Cardano can promise for 10 years and it's totally fine. That's the whole business model. Yeah. I know IOHK marketing team. That's their whole business. So it's like, how long can you continue that? Because that's usually what drives it. You say the same thing about BAYC or any of these. They're driving a cult narrative, right? One with the pack, don't go against the pack. So how do you keep that going, I guess, and then look for that?
But Cardano, they launched books on the blockchain. Like, they're revolutionizing the future of digital books. Like, right now, if you buy a book and it's on your Amazon, you're using it and you can't sell it. It is just a book that you have as long as that book is there and available to you. But they're actually doing digital books as NFTs that are like onboarding masses. And they have like this print on demand feature. Like really, they're delivering tools. Although it is cultish, I do agree that they are cultish. They turn up hard. I'm getting monetized off it.
You can also get a free digital book from the library. I just want to like say that.
I was gonna say,
I really feel like that's not the hill to die on for Cardano being unique.
There's chains coming out with like 20 million users next year, like for several chains. So it's just like for them, they've been promising forever. At this point, I'm like, I can't.
Well, so I would say, Julie, Cardano, they had a good week with the Nike. We got the pig flying around in private jet. I love that. Do not tell Degens. They got books. Like, that doesn't work right. Literally,
if
people, we're not reading the end of tweets.
To read a full tweet, I'm impressed.
We don't read the full tweets.
That would be utility. If you get them read a full Discord announcement, that would be utility. The books, they're not going to read them. I love books. But also, I just want to say about cults, I ran into someone from Web 2 last night out with a bunch of degens, and this morning he texted me. He's like, so how do I learn more about this crypto cult? Like, it's not always a bad thing. Yeah, also, don't ask ChatGPT how to start a legitimate cult. It won't give you an answer.
Well, there's also a Netflix documentary on it, too. But I was going to say, there's also only just a few weeks ago, we heard there's just barely right over 4,000 active traders, right? Or wallets, however it's tracked. And so, but the reality is this: people just got sick of one chain and they moved to another chain, and that's probably why Nike's blowing up a little bit. And probably not the main contributor, but again, you have someone with reach driving that lead a little bit. That's all it takes. If you have an account with 100 followers, that's like the pig, probably nothing's gonna happen, So I think that's kind of what it comes down to a little bit.
Well, I do think it's a great point of how do you start cults is a great thing to think about. Actually, I'm not joking. I got a couple people here who have actually started actual real deal cults. I'm not going to point them out because they're cult leaders, and they will.
That guy's got a cult.
And then people surround me at night, But there is a problem where every announcement's not going to be good. Everything's not going to be good. There's no project that is win, win, win. Oh my God, everything's killer. That's a fantasy idea. No band releases perfect albums. No directors are perfect. So you got to have people who are ride or die when shit goes down. In cult stuff, it does that cult mentality is really helpful. Just the question is, are you ever going to get something good out of it, or have you been screwed totally? And because I'm telling you, I know people right now there's people in Moonbirds right now who are like, it's going to happen, don't worry. Give it time. I literally go and read the Discord and I absorb this man, who are you? I want to learn about what's your brain. How did it get triggered in this way where you still think something could happen? But it did work. They did some things to hook them and
Well, I think too, it's worth remembering, Sansa, you touched on this, right? The amount of active users in Web3 right now is pretty small. When you look at just Web3 products versus Web2 products, your DAUs is just vastly different. So we are running on attention economy where as much as people don't want to feel like Web3 is PvP, it is. If Cardano is having a day, then Solana's not having a day. If ETH NFTs are having a day, then Ordinals aren't having a day.
Hey, watch that. Just watch your mouth there.
That's right. You're out of those group chats, okay? It's Cardano now. Change it, keep
I'm an Ordinal girly too. Listen,
I'm kidding around.
No, but I think it's just remembering that, it is attention economy. It is, yes, you could make the wrong bet, but chances are right now it is still a limited space. And so if you see someone that is building consistently and you see people that are consistently delivering product, chances are they are going to have a day and they are going to have their moment, and they might have multiple moments. And maybe it does blow up. Maybe it does turn into something much bigger. But I think that's not a guarantee, right? It is still risky. It is still a bet. But
we've seen a lot of people not build anything and still be successful in the space.
Also that.
I mean, it might be a short period of time, but a day is a day,
But innovation is what's really driving the space forward, by and large, is the innovators. And so when it comes to, although, it is the attention economy is kind of grabbing. And, with Nike, I think it was, 6 or 7 days in, and they DDoSed the system trying to bring it down. And they DDoSed Cardano. And the person that was attacking it, we're live in Spaces, right? And there's 500 people, the biggest Cardano space ever. He's reading the smart contract, wait a minute, they don't know Cardano, and there's this exploit. So he counter attacks and ends up draining all of his Cardano. So it was like they attacked the system, and so it was actually a major win for Cardano ecosystem. So
they vanquished, and the memes that the community is already producing. Listen, I don't know nothing about the coin.
You definitely,
No, you don't.
he definitely
You're
has
out
an
of the
idea. He
circle.
definitely has
We
nothing about
have
it.
we have a table for you.
Wasn't the DDoS like one person sending like 10 transactions a second? Like,
It
wasn't
was like
so
three wallets, and they were thousands. But yeah, I mean, it was
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly what DDoS
yeah.
is.
It's like I feel
you know?
like maybe no one has ever thought about attacking Cardano because like
That's what was funny about it. That was the win. Like they had got attacked and they vanquished, right?
Yeah.
And
Is that
it's like a badge of honor. Like, oh, we got DDoS.
what it looks like to me, it looks like Leo's army with dog. Like, right? It's a smaller version, but like the same energy is like, oh, this is like Leo and the dog army. Like they come in droves, and they're funny.
I will say, someone here is like, oh, Cardano's being attacked. I'm like, okay, I'm not want to hear the news. I don't even care. You go like, there's a good meme on Cardano, a good token. I'm like, shut up, dude. Someone's like, they're being attacked. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's hear about it. And then it's like, it's because of this coin. I'm like, all right, what's the coin? Oh, they're attacking it. All right, now I'll buy it. It's like, it's a better story than like, guys, trust me, Cardano meme coins. That's the new. You know how many people I've had? I've done this meetup for 2 years. I've had people for 2 years go, dude, I got some alpha for you. Cardano. And I'm like, it's not alpha, dude. It's been 2 years. It's literally happened.
Like it's
6
a back
times.
alley deal.
Yeah, and they just be like, oh, dude, check it out, man. Don't tell anyone Cardano. And I'm like,
you got fucking Telegram groups that are like, dude, make a Cardano wall real quick. How much I load up with? Load up with at least $10,000. And deploy capital.
Bro,
deploy.
That's not alpha. That's just being rich.
Sansa, dude, bro, do you want to join my Cardano TG?
You got it, bro.
I actually want to join the TJ. I would like to join.
Dude, if you look at the memes that are coming out with Charles too, like that's like
Charles is funny. He does songs.
Dude,
He
Charles
gets on things.
fucking funny as
You
shit.
should become a Cardano.
I know nothing.
Like, literally, I literally found this out today. Have you been doing this behind my back?
I'm friends with some good callers, and I just pay attention.
No, wait, Trey, is it a few days? Is that true? How many days have you been at Cardano, Maxi?
Say it again.
How many days have you been?
I bought Cardano.
No, not when you bought Cardano.
No. I'm just saying, like, this is not new for me. Yeah, we established that earlier. So yeah, about a week because
about a week. Thank you. Okay,
well, whenever. Yeah.
Julie, how long?
He told me to buy.
So I bought Cardano at the top, and I did a stop loss at 275, and then I just got back in April. So.
Okay, cool. We're there. Okay.
Yeah.
Troy, you done? I know you're Cardano.
I text
big,
my buddy who he's not a Web3, but he only owns Cardano. He believes in it. And I told him to buy Nike. Just trust me.
Yeah, don't talk to that guy.
Is Troy one of the cult leaders you were?
Oh my God! Have you seen his cult? It's actually pretty intense. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of cults, we did have a little bit more news today, which is I don't even know. This could be the ending of a cult. Solana said a big announcement coming. Everyone, it's happening. And boom, they announced Blinks, which is essentially a way we can do transactions on Twitter. It all of a sudden feels like we got Warpcast on Twitter through Solana. Either it's the biggest revolution ever, and I'm going to be able to short meme coins on Twitter, which is, oh my God, mind-blowing. Like, oh, these scammers are tweeting, short that. Or every one of my friends is going to get drained. Like, it's one or the other right here. It does feel like a pretty big step, and it feels like a knife and, Farcaster here. But, yeah, who's using it? You guys into it?
I love the idea of it. I said it earlier about like VanityStop utilizing X. This is another example of that. Whether VanityStop helped led the way or it was already in, this is the best way to do things as opposed to saying, hey, download this other app that you're gonna forget about in a week or two, or it's gonna feel like a chore.
Well, I couldn't get my blast unless I downloaded the app, so like I had to do it. But I'm really excited about the app.
I still haven't claimed it because I'm just like,
just download the app, watch the video. It's not that bad. Okay,
I feel like I'm getting drained. Watch the video, try it again. I think this is something that I believe truly what onboarding looks like, whether it's through X or whether it's through something else that has a bigger audience's way. Like it's just. This is a lot of people have a different idea of what mass onboarding looks like, but to me, this is a great way. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but
I have to disagree. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say if the internet was the blockchain, we got there, and it was like all these coins can play there and be operable with it would be you'd be mass onboarding people that don't know they are, and they would realize that, oh, this token earns because of the bullishness of the drive to want to be on those dApps, right? That would be like fuck, you know.
Well,
what
I will say, so one of the things, and I don't have my link, but if you probably find it for Blinks, people have been having, I can't remember who did it. One of the protocols says, hey guys, you can bet, is Trump going to mention crypto tonight? And you can bet through Twitter on it. Yeah, Polymarket, exactly. Polymarket. Fire. Like, I mean, if we were on the timeline right now, who doesn't want to be like, yeah, he's saying that, right? I don't want to go to a separate app. I don't want to go to Polymarket and make the bet. Like, being able to be on Twitter all day and be placing bets like that sounds like a ball to me. So it does seem good. However, at the same time, like, what access are we giving, like, permission to? People have been saying you could get drainers and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know.
I think what was ahead of his time to me, when we're just talking about the onboarding aspect we were just mentioning, Reddit. Phenomenal job. You signed into, if you were a Reddit user, you signed in the app, it said, hey, make a custom avatar. Nothing about NFTs, nothing about crypto, just make an avatar. And then at the very end, it says mint this. You don't know anything of it if you're just an average normie or whatever it is. But as a crypto native, you look at that like, oh, I'm about to mint the fucking NFT. So I think, and they gave you the option to be able to send the wallet out to another wallet if you wanted to. So I think that, to me, is the true onboarding experience for millions of people to actually get into it. And so I want to see more of that.
And
I will say, first of all, everyone's looking at the bets up here. This is good stuff, guys. If you guys don't have massive parlays,
dude, all of our choices are going to be tokenized because that's what you have to do.
You don't understand. If Trump says crypto and Biden passes out, I'm a millionaire.
Choose your own adventure. Exactly. If you choose bad, you're going to get wrecked, right?
It's just the process.
Okay, so
it's just removing the process.
I have my best that Biden's going to poop his pants, by the way, during the election. Sorry, go ahead, Gianna.
Well, so this is the thing, too, because we've seen a lot of, like, people who come into crypto, too. They either came from digital online, like goods, or like they're CSGO skins gambling, or there's like DraftKings gamblers. You know, someone who's on DraftKings, you explain like meme coins, they go, how does it work? Oh, yeah, I got it. You can lose money. I know. Like, let's go. And I do feel like Twitter is already the home of these like fiery debates where you're like, you're fucking wrong. I want to place a bet against you. And
You're
if
a
we
piece
make
of
it
shit.
easy, like if I'm just on the timeline and just like someone puts up a hot new bet and I can make some money, this could be. I'm not saying it's good for society, but it's gonna be fun.
Yo, this is actually like so horrible for our society, and everyone's gonna fight. But this is hilarious, and this is really fun. So I'm excited for that.
Toxicity
Actually,
that's about to thrive.
oh, it's gonna be so
like people,
toxic.
Like
it's about to be a
people
League of
who
Legends
hated
lobby.
Twitter before are about to hate it even more. I feel like.
Well, imagine now that people are gonna be manipulating odds for things. You know what I mean? To try and
like it's like what's Troy gonna say during the show? Like that's gonna
Troy, you're not setting up scams this way where you're like betting on what you say.
I won't make the choices. It'll be I have nothing to do with it. These are just ideas.
Troy goes streaking through the stage.
Who's gonna launch?
I think it's really funny though, because when you think about when you look at screenshots on social media, like let's say you go on Instagram, how often do you see a screenshot from Twitter being used as a post? How often do you look at Reddit and see a screenshot from Twitter being used on a post? And like in the same beat, literally Chris, myself, and Kales and Josie were in an Uber on the way here. We fucking interviewed our Uber driver just like because he was up for it, right?
Fuck yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I've had people from NFTs and crypto come in here and show me their meme coins. Oh, we're way up. We're going to the moon. Yada yada. Look, I'm a big deal on X. And I'm like, do you care? He's like, no, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm like, are you on Twitter? He's like, no, but I browse it sometimes. So it's like even people that don't use Twitter still browse Twitter. So there is something to be said about that. Twitter's good at capturing attention.
If you think about Twitter, I saw this debate recently, like, oh, Twitter, that platform, because mainstream news is like, it's dead, it's all toxic, like, well, like, CNN, everyone hates it. It's like, I'm sorry, if you're into politics, the top stuff's coming out on Twitter. 100%. That's what the news is. Yeah. Are you into sports? Top shit's all coming out on Twitter, right? Yeah. Are you into NFTs and crypto? Top shit's coming out on Twitter.
That's what Elon's purpose was in the first place. He wanted it to be the media platform for everything. That's what his purpose to purchase it was.
There's porn on there too.
Breath.
Yeah.
But totally. But it's like, but even think about right now, like we're talking about like political season, which is going to be nuts. We're going to be betting on every single press conference, anything. Sports, this works the same. People want to start making sports bets on here, and it's just saying like, okay, the game's going on. Someone puts up here's a funny parlay of a thing that can happen. It goes viral. Yeah. Boom, that could be big. This is a great onboarding
I'm
for
kind of
masses,
interested to hear how Loop's opinion of his tapping into the sports industry. What's your opinion on that?
I think it's gonna be great. Yeah. So there's a lot of like sports shit talking. It's very similar to crypto, and but I think it's actually gonna be good because when you force somebody to put their money where their mouth is, you check the chain. Like, all right, you think the Reds are gonna win tonight? Like, check the chain. Like, did you put your bet? And I think that actually de-escalates because when you have to like put something forward and you don't just have to be like a crazy anon on the internet, you actually have to have like some level of accountability. So I actually think it's good, but I do think the biggest issue is like if it's going to be crypto and if it's going to be betting, I think markets are so heavily manipulated right now because the volume isn't there yet. So I think in the early stages, it could die if you see all these people that are like, okay, I'm going to bet or I'm going to use Solana on Twitter. If you have that manipulation too early and people just get wrecked, then a lot of people are going to leave. And I think that's like how most of our space is made up, where it's like 98% of the people get wrecked, 2% stay, and like that's us. Like that, we're the 2%. We got wrecked, but we like the tech.
They called the only person who made money off the blast, airdrop farming. So that's why you're here.
Hey, well, although if you want a true example of that, think about all the Minecraft-based projects of NFTs that disappeared the moment that article of Microsoft be like, you know what? We don't fuck with this blockchain technology. You're done.
What was
and
it?
Think about
Blocktopia or Block something?
NFT World was the hot one. It hit 20 ETH. We did a show, and I remember a guy came in and he goes, told you guys last week. And it was like 2 ETH to 20 ETH, and the next week it was like, it's over, guys. Tell Microsoft.
But also, and that happened within like an hour or two. It went from 20 ETH. People were accepting bids so fast. It was crazy. But one thing that I will say is that the concern here should be, will that same problem appear for something like Blinks being used on X in that similar way? Because I saw a tweet earlier saying expectations, whatever, and the reality was scammers getting draining the fuck out of you, like you said earlier. So I think it's just more about what's going to end up winning out. Is it going to be like scammers are going to take longer to figure out how to use it more, and people are going to hopefully utilize it for better? And so I think it's the concern for me more so is Blinks going to get banned, or is blockchain technology going to get banned off of X to the point where it's like, okay, well, what the fuck does mass onboarding really look like now at the end?
It could totally be a thing where everyone's betting on what's Elon going to tweet next, and it becomes totally insider manipulated. And boom, he's like, shut it down, it's done, SEC is here.
I actually think you need market makers. Like you need legitimate, and I think there's like market makers kind of have a bad rap because it's a little bit like, oh, they manipulate the market. It's like, no, they actually protect volatility, which is great. Like we saw this with Blast. Blast was like 2.5 bill, went right to 2. And then as soon as it hit 2, all the market makers and Machi just like put an insane amount of money in and went back 2.5, and it kind of stabilized. But if that went below 2, that's a big support line. So I think you need that market maker mentality. And I think it just needs to be a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more centralized.
If you say regulated, if you say centralized, we talked about this.
He's trying to say it needs to be a little bit more mature.
Mature. Centralization's mature. Sorry.
I think this is the issue with our space, right? Where we haven't really, I was talking about this earlier, we haven't really hit like product market fit in any niche, right? And we aren't seeing mass adoption, and we aren't seeing, a large amount of users onboarding. But then we're finding these really cool ways to reduce friction. So it is really easy through Blinks to get people on board, but there aren't really those like safety measures to make sure that they understand that there's risk, they understand that there's loss. And we do want the space to remain decentralized. We do want things to, be very individualized. So it's like, how do you kind of find that middle ground? What do you do?
You just put $10,000 into every single chain, every single place, and then that's what I heard Machi does, and it's working out great for him.
So I really think like the basis of this technology is to be peer-to-peer. Onboard one friend, they will onboard another friend. Like when you talk about mass adoption and decentralized products, that has no fit, right? Like if you go to the core reasons why this technology was created, like you're not going to learn self-sovereignty via mass adoption. Like that's just never going to happen because the incentives are not aligned. And so there might be a mass adoption moment, but if everyone is just using the blockchain without knowing they're using the blockchain, then they're not really using it. They're not benefiting from it. And maybe it is making their lives better, but like, I think it's important to let people, it's being informed about what you're doing and what the possibility is. And so I don't think we need this like mass adoption moment or product, right? I think talk to your friends about it. Talk to random people about it. Talk to random people on the
Talk to
street
your
about
Uber
it.
driver about it.
Talk to Uber drivers.
So many, my Uber drivers like are more intelligent in spaces than half the people that have been around here. Like, I don't know, every single person I talk to, I bring up crypto, and sometimes, you know, people are gonna like really judge you, but who the fuck cares? The one person that you make a difference to, they're gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
really passionate interruption. No, great stuff. It's to like change someone's mind about like losing the idea of FDIC insured right now and letting banks and savings and loan was a big pitch in the 70s and 80s. Savings and loan, we'll loan you out, but they're now teaching people how to compound their interest like banks do, right? Unless you're into finance or grew up with parents that were. So that it's you're right, one-on-one. Like I'm not in a rush to onboard millions of people. It's like if they're receptive, I'll talk about it. They got to be stung by that energy and conversation rather than this is this is a hat making rain making thing for you. You should buy it.
We lose most people at the point where they need to remember their C phrase. Period.
Okay.
That's
But here's the thing, and one, like, there are products that help with that, right? There are people that
Note cards,
in the normal
pens,
world
papers.
cannot keep a password, right? Like, this is why password managers exist. All of the problems, like the number one arguments against crypto are things that are just the result of being in this digital era that we're in. And like all of the problems that we go through, every single other industry does too. Just this is a lot of people's first time having value stored online in a way that they're a target. So I promise you, like, go on TikTok. There's girls talking about how they literally got fished for like Sephora points, okay? Like, this is not exclusive to crypto. And it's really like,
Troy, there's good
things
money
that
in
are-
Sephora points. Yeah, well, I'll help you, okay?
I mean, there is, okay? Anyway.
So I okay.
But just with that, right? Like mass or peer-to-peer and onboarding, like, yes, it's conversational. Every single person is gonna have a different thing, but you can still do that in group settings, right? It doesn't straight up mean one-on-one, but like find everyone. There's a use case for everyone, and it might not be yours, and that's okay.
So speaking of peer-to-peer, I think the best thing to do, because I don't know, this meetup is not just us talking on stage right here and talking, with this chat here. It's us talking peer-to-peer. So maybe before we wrap up, we got some people on stage. We're gonna give each of us like, what are you excited about? What's your take? What do you want to show? Ziana, you got peers here, okay? This is peer-to-peer. I know it's peer to multiple peers. Don't tell Jen. But like, what are you into? What are you excited about next? What do you want to show? You can show your baby because this kid's gonna be a star.
What is up with you pointing out my
Be a
baby?
star.
Jesus. Oh my God. Yes. No, I'm just kind of excited for what's next, honestly, and just kind of watching my friends thrive in the space is really it. I've been a little quiet on the timeline, but just kind of silently watching from the sidelines a little bit, but staying up to date. So, yeah, just looking forward to it, hoping that NFT wave does come back a little bit, a little smidge bit. So yeah.
Quick little break from meme points, just for a couple months, okay? Give me a break here, okay? Beautiful. Sansa, we're all watching your live stream tomorrow. We're all gonna be in that chat lurking, okay? I'm gonna be outside your window, trying to get in here. What's going on? What are you hyped about?
I'm really hyped about same thing, Ziana, in terms of, we're Spaces hosts. We're always excited to talk about what's next. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Look at Ziana, just good manager. You got a whole team around.
For once, she wants me to talk louder. But no, I just, again, excited for whatever brings the next attention in terms of being a creator, in terms of participating. I think that's something that we all look forward to. It's just, we all have our own little thing that we do, right? Some of us are just straight up Degen traders where we do technical analysis for 5 hours. And some of us don't give a fuck if we just listen to those people instead. But anyway, I'm excited about my son coming in a couple months as well.
You too. God, we got babies coming on the way. Okay, yeah,
number two.
beautiful. Number 2, nice, congrats.
But more than anything, I'm really excited for us to be, again, the content house is going to yield like YouTube seasons of our show, our brand. So again, I'm just, a special shot. We're really proud of it. Almost 2 years strong, and I don't see us stopping anytime soon. So, give it a follow, show some love, show up. We'll let you talk. We're just don't give me a life story. Just give your take. That's all I have.
Thank you. Yes. Everyone, no life stories. Okay. A-Call, thank you for hopping on last minute. What's going on? Sugarland, is that it?
Sugartown.
Sugartown.
By
I was
Zynga.
close.
It was by Bazinga. By Bazinga.
Okay. By Bazinga, exactly.
Have you
Sorry.
heard of
Easy
Farmville?
misinformation.
Sorry. What's going on? What are you hyped on?
Yeah, I mean, we have our next chapter coming out. Our next product is dropping soon. I can't give too many more details. It is cross-chain, which is super exciting. I think I'm just excited about products that are pushing the space forward, getting people out of their mason jars, getting people connected with other niches in the space, because it is very easy to find one project and stay. So yeah, I'm going to end it there, but thanks for having me. This
Beautiful.
was fun.
Thank you for coming.
Is it cross-chain to Cardano?
I'll talk to them about that.
Or perhaps Monad, maybe? I don't know.
If Charles shows up with a jet, everything can be cross-chain with Cardano,
You
okay?
have Charles call my people.
Beautiful. Last loop. How do we get on the list, okay? What do I do? How do I juice my application?
Go and apply. And also, there are you'll see the scout list. So that's everyone who's been approved. All of those people, I think this is going to be the coolest part. Everyone on the list gets to nominate 2 other people directly to the allow list, and then each of those people get to nominate 1 person. So you have this like kind of team building experience. It's gonna be pretty fun. I am excited for NFTs. I think we're at a really cool place because everybody here has been here since like 2020, 2021 at least. So I think you actually have I know it doesn't feel like it, but you have a much smarter public in crypto, which I think is really cool. And I think as we kind of go into the next phase of NFTs, people know what they want, and they also know what they don't want, and they know it's bullshit. So I think you're going to see a lot of cool stuff happen. Also, I'm really excited for Sugartown. I actually think
Sugarland.
Sorry,
Bye,
that's
Bazinga.
my competitor. That's my Cardano competitor. I'm
excited
working
for
on
Candyland. But no joke, I think as a Web 2 company that has come into Web 3, I think it's been literally the most impressive transition. We've seen so many Web 2 companies dive in and just absolutely fail. And I think, you guys have been able to sustain it really well and keep the excitement going. The Auras chat is popping off every single day. It's mostly Camel, but
that's a good person to have.
Yeah. But I think there's going to be a lot of excitement. I think you guys will at some point be leading the entire industry in Web3 gaming. And I think that's an exciting outcome because it's always games that are easy to play, usually mobile first, or on social medias, which I think is awesome.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. That's so nice. Thank you so
you
much.
got the
I
layup
know.
chill. Okay, we didn't say. So everyone, if you don't know, the show doesn't quite end here. We're going to end the live stream. However, we got an after party at Vibesco right over on Abbot Kinney. It's a short, 10, 12-minute walk away. You drive, it's a 1-minute drive. We'll hang out here for a second, have some drinks, fight, talk about things, give Sansa some more shit here. And then we're actually not back next week because it's 4th of July. So we're actually off for 4th of July. So enjoy a barbecue or whatever you want to do. We'll be back the week after every single Thursday here.
People still do that?
Yeah, the barbecues and whatnot. Oh, it's America, okay? We're about to
4th of July.
fireworks, man. Okay, we're about to get there. But that's it. That's our show. Thank you for coming, everyone. It's IRL Alpha. Thank you. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for our panelists who stepped in randomly. Jerry, play some music, please. Dogs are allowed off the leashes again.
That was so fun.
Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for just stepping in. Yeah.
Thank you. Of course. Anytime.
It's funny. I can't help myself. It's funny to me.
Like your baby here, baby.
He's the first IRL baby we have. It's the first baby we've had on stage. You don't understand. We're going to have that's a... Maybe too dark when you put that last one. We're still figuring out his light on here. How many days do you hear from?
I don't think I'm until Sunday night. Okay. Here for a while.
Great, awesome. We're close by Maria, right? Huh? You're in Maria, right?
Yeah.
Come here tonight. We're going to front page. It's amazing.
Yeah. We got a couple sponsors to sponsor us for this trip.
Hello, GM, GN, GA, all of the above. Whatever whatever the fuck time it is, wherever the fuck you are. Welcome to IRL Alpha, live here at the Sphere. Yeah? You didn't think it could happen. You didn't think it could happen, did you? And nor did you. But it did. And why did it? Well, I'm involved. That's fucking why. So get the fuck in here. I want you and I want you. Oh, definitely you. Look at your missus. Bring her in here. She's fucking smoking hot. You're not so bad yourself, mate. Yeah? Now let's get this fucking thing started. Ooh, a fucking choo-choo train. All right, everyone. Take your seats. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah? We're going to get ready. We're going to get into this straight away. No questions. Put your hand down till the end. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit how many tattoos you have on your arm. You don't scare me, mate. Let's go. Now, here we are, backstage, okay? And what we have here is a couple of guys. One of them is getting ready for the show, doing some cocaine. It's okay, do that, but don't do it in front of someone with a camera who's taking pictures, yeah? And who's going to knock on you later on, like this cunt is. Knock. Everyone knows he's the dibber-dobber of the whole fucking place, yeah? What have we got here, Chaz? This is a big don't, isn't it? Don't do gang signs if you're not a bona fide gangster, okay? It's just stupid. Also, if you're transitioning between jock to hipster and you still bring your football with you, don't try and play catch with a dog that's actually smaller than the ball, all right? It's just stupid, all right? Don't do it. Now, who said famous people don't turn up to IRL Alpha? Apart from me, obviously. This is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but Gimli, don't flex in a t-shirt like that, all right? Never wear it again. And oil that beard for fuck's sakes. It looks like a bristle brush, yeah? I could clean a toilet bowl with that. Don't bring dogs, but do bring snacks for cats, like this. A big don't, ordinal t-shirts. Another don't, jackets like this. Another don't, stand there like you're fucking Jesus. Do wear your Bukkake goggles though, because you never know, you might need them for the after orgy. Alright? Also, this guy looks like the type to just go up and fucking touch anyone. Beware. You see what I fucking mean? Look at him in there, going up, copping a feel. Also, faux hawks, don't. They're out, yeah? But do wear shoes like this guy. Absolutely amazing. I love them. And also, please, if you've broken your wrist, wear a brace. You're going to need some support, yeah? Here we go again, Mr. Copperfield. Don't do a coke deal in public, especially not in front of what looks like the head of security. This beefcake here, right there.
Huh?
Well, this could be, I don't know what's going on, but it could be a don't. Perfect. It does look like he's turned up horny and he's trying to sniff the downstairs on some of the ladies. I couldn't be 100% sure, but here we go. Yeah, so this is what he is attempting to do here, is trying to get 2 for the price of 1 on his sniff.
Ready, Jerry?
What?
Welcome to the IRL Alpha Post Show, where we talk to all these people about what just transpired on this stage right behind me. Coming to you from Venice, California. Let's see what's going on. May I interrupt this amazing conversation? What's up, boo?
What's up, Lars? Oh, we are so fucked. The presidential debate's so fucked. America looks horrible. Our presidents are a joke, but it's hilarious. This is so sad.
It's just a tragic comedy at this point, isn't it?
Get me out of this acid trip, bro.
Yeah, man, you just recorded the first episode of like a sick AI series.
Yeah.
Dude, talk a little bit about that.
Wait, did you like it? How was the show? Did you watch it?
I was right there.
Oh, did it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, word. Dude, no, I've been waiting for that show for weeks because I love talking about AI. The fact that, especially talking with Vegan, because he knows how to like really stir the convo. Yeah. So like the fact that it was 45 minutes already or like an hour already, I was like, bro, I still have like a million things to say. Like, what do you mean? So I'm excited. I'm excited to get mostly clips for the show because it's easier to get clips and post on TikTok with AI, which is a more general topic than fucking ordinals. So it's really cool to have that. So I'm hyped. I like the show. It's fun.
There's a great fast pace and everything to the show and everything. The conversation kept going. Where do you see the future of AI going?
Okay, so my true vision for it is I think that everyone developing right now is in charge of the future of AI. Like, that's just how it is. Everyone leading ordinals, crypto, Solana, like everything right now, the fucking United States, like the people lead it. The people developing, the people researching things right now, that is what's going to lead it. I think that we're doing a good job at actually taking AI safety into concerns because, we had movies like The Terminator, iRobot, all of these crazy AI doom movies to where, oh shit, we're in a future where the technology actually is starting to happen. this is sci-fi, but we're living through it. Oh shit, we actually have documentaries in the form of fiction movies that were just ideas in a human's mind that were like, hey, this shit might hit the fan. So we're like, oh fuck, okay, let's not make it hit the fan. But in terms of the speed, I think that AI is rapidly evolving insanely fast to the point where it's like, yo, it's actually going to start rapidly having an effect in society, especially because I know of companies that are already starting to replace their employees. It's like it's actively happening right now. It's actively happening more as AI advancements happen. That's just going to keep scaling up. It's going to be really painful for society, and it's kind of concerning because like with the presidential debate today and seeing all this shit happening now, it's like it puts us in a situation where it could really fuck shit up short term, and I always call it ripping off the Band-Aid, and then heals up and gets so much better in the long term, but it's going to be painful, I think, for a bit. Not to be a doomer though, but it just be like that.
So it's gonna be like a painful transition period as like we go into like a next like generation of technology with AI. How close do you feel like AGI is to like being a reality right now?
Bro, it's either like within 3 years, in 6 months, in 1 year. There's already a lot of hardware chips coming out that really accelerate that. Apparently people figured out how AGI, or like how to actually make AGI, and it involves a fuck ton of compute, which we're getting. We're getting the power. A nuclear reactor bill just passed in the US. We think it's like speculated it's related to AI because fuck, we need that power. I think we're in some Cold War with China right now in racing for AI. You agree with that? Okay, so like we think we're like racing right now because dude, whoever gets that technology will rule the world in a sense. So it's pretty insane. You want to, I guess you want to make sure your country gets it and not opposing countries or whatever, because she could really hit the fan. Because it's very powerful, bro. It's as powerful as a nuke, but not as destructive. It's just an insane weapon for like people to fight each other with. I think that tech's gonna start coming out within 3 years. Like we're gonna see it fast. It's gonna happen fast. It's already happening really fast. It's kind of crazy.
So AI will kill us all.
AI won't kill us all. It'll be okay. I mean, for me, my perspective is that the only reason why people panic so hard about AI is because with this capitalistic society we grew up in, it's molded in our brain that your worth is in your work. Like, if you're not valuable working, if you don't have a job, if you're not working as a cog in some corporate machine or business or whatever, you have no value. But that's not fucking true. You're a human being who creates. Like, everyone's artistic in their own sense. Everyone's creators. So I think when we have AI in this future, like, really lead jobs and really make everything more efficient so people don't need to work mundane jobs, people could focus on what they're actually passionate about. And if they're actually really passionate about a job, then they could work on the research leading that job career more, working with AI to make it better. Like, there's a lot, and I think it's a very positive future overall after we get these shitty presidents out of the fucking race.
Dude, I love it, Boo, man. Where can we tap in with you, bro?
Just follow me on Twitter at King Butoshi. That's it. That's it. Let's go.
Still appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Congrats, bro. Thank you. See who we will go to next. Ooh. May I, Warhol? You want to go to the light really quick?
Come into the light.
Come into the light. Oh, this lighting? Oh, actually, this lighting's perfect. Right here's perfect. Or, right here's perfect, I guess.
No, you're perfect. No, you're perfect.
Warhuddle, how's it going, man? How you doing?
You're perfect also.
Oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate you, man. A
Perfect
true artist
divine
soul.
beings.
I love it, man.
I'm doing well.
You got that artist-like soul.
Yeah. I'm doing good.
You've been working on something really cool, man. Like, you're making, like, your signature cans into, like, fractionalized NFT, right? In solid gold?
I am doing correct. As a store value, as a true store value.
Yeah.
Solid gold, 18 karat gold soup cans.
Yeah, how did that idea come? Like, what was the inspiration behind that project?
It was a conversation. It was a brainstorm with crypto jeweler, Michael, who's fucking dope as fuck. Yeah, I love that guy. We just, on the phone, we kept going back and forth and then landed on that. Because the company, Polytrade, that I'm involved with, from the RWA standpoint. So it prompted the discussion, so we came up with it.
Do you feel like RWAs, like, real world assets are kind of like the future of tokenization coming forward?
I mean, I think it becomes a big deal more and more. Yeah. And then for Nashville, I'm doing my next wave, and it's being shown at the conference.
Debut at Nashville?
Away from soup cans. With the way that I rip on Americana.
Little sneak preview for our audience streaming right now. I love that.
Yes. Yes. And then for the conference, it'll be, there's some surprises. But yeah, actually Jen does, she wouldn't want me to show that right now.
So I guess we'll cut it right there before you spill anything you're not supposed to.
Well, yeah. I fucking love you guys. Such a great crew.
Appreciate you. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Where can we find more of you if anybody wants to listen?
What are you excited about right now?
You know, honestly, I think art has always excited me because it's like a bunch of creatives come into the space. They can make films, they can make art, they can make music, actually take ownership of like their IP, tokenize it, build a good fan base to where like, you know, you have your loyal first followers. So I feel like that's really kind of like the secret spice. And it gives like, you know, digital that lives kind of like...
The connect.
Yeah.
And the connectivity.
Connectivity with your audience. It's
Us
like,
all being here because of crypto is like the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it's like it's all about the human connections you make and everything coming like to these IRL events.
Yeah. And I do it every time.
Cameraman Michael, can't happen without you.
It's summer. It is crypto summer. Things are going well. I mean, it's Venice Beach. What more could you want? Friends, heat, food, drinks, strong production value. There are walls of video and projectors. It's season 2 IRL Alpha. It's a level up.
I appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you, Warhol.
So much.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Let's see. Maybe we can go. You look like deep in conversation. Let's go this way. Oh. Let's get Troy.
What up, stud?
What's up, Troy?
You're not even in your final form yet. Oh, dude, I gotta talk with me and this guy.
What's up, guys? How's it going, Troy?
What's up, dude? I'm good, man. What's going on?
What are you doing, bro? So, Troy, we're doing like spicy takes during the show and everything, going into Cardano and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, how long have you been in the secret Cardano cabal?
I'm not in a secret Cardano cabal. I got a couple of great callers that do TA in 2 of my like projects, Discords and stuff, and they give analysis. I usually trust, and I love the energy that's going on and whatever. But I'm not in like a Twitter GC or a TGGC or whatever. I just keep it tight. I like. It's like you. I love you, Los. I don't need another Los. I got you. I'm not going to audition another Los, right? So I believe in my callers, and it's all about building. Like the solid relationship, I don't need 20 solid relationships if 20 different people can do the same thing. I need one, and I focus on another relationship that needs another service that's beneficial for the parties involved. Yeah, so.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, you're also like
you're very quiet right now. You're not like yeah.
Let me project. My mouth is a little.
Yeah.
So you're also building a lot of like story like in the whole space too. Like, talk about like your background in acting and how that brings like knowledge into like you creating like stories unique to like your characters.
I mean, it's all about commitment to the moment, like that committed impulse. Like a lot of my like value and the truth happens in the moment. And I tap into anything I do, like if it's singing, because you know I'm a studied opera singer, rock and roll singer, hip hop artist back in the '90s too, and dancing, like I was a professional ballet dancer. If it's kung fu, martial arts fighting champion since I was a kid, like for 11 or 13 years. I just tap in. Guitar, I just tap in. If it's writing memes, I tap in. What's funny to me? Am I connected to the moment? Double entendres, triple entendres, all about, I don't care what it is. If I'm into it, you just gotta be in the moment and tap in. That's how I win, that's the alpha. That's the math, you know, that's the math.
Living in the present moment. Love it, Troy. Appreciate you, bro.
You got it, bro, thanks. I like this interview, it's nice. What's up, dude? All right, adios. We gotta take a break.
Let's go.
That's always the best feeling.
May I interrupt?
You're interrupting me? Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Luke? You want to hop in too?
All right, yeah.
Come on, let's do this. I don't know. We're just doing like a live interview. It's kind of like a live thing. Hi.
Is this live right now?
It
Yes.
is live.
Oh, hell yeah, okay.
Back on the panel.
Yeah.
Back after a break. How's it been, Gianna? What are you doing? What's new?
I'm good. New for the most part. 4.5 months pregnant. Other than that, just being a part of the community, being here, being present, still working in the primarily NFT gaming industry right now. So yeah.
Where do you see the future of gaming going in like NFTs and utilizing like blockchain?
I mean, I think there's a lot more to go, but I would love to see more games kind of producing more access to mobile gaming. I know that like Sugar Town is making that a lot more accessible, but I would like to see some things that are a little bit more aggressive, like shooter games and stuff like that, more mobile. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm seeing that moving forward.
More mainstream, but just utilizing blockchain as like a back end that nobody really notices.
100%. Yep.
Luke, what are you up to?
What am I up to? Just working hard, man. Being trying to be a founder. Yeah, man, just vibing, working hard, and yeah, living.
And what are you excited like coming up in this space? Like, where do you see like with the debate that went on tonight and everything? Do you feel like there's going to be an aggressive pushback against like blockchain, or where do you see the future of blockchain going?
I think both candidates are trying to fight over crypto voters right now, which I think is great for the space. I do think it's interesting to see like kind of political meme coins and meme coins that actually act based on like real world events rather than just like Mew or something that's like meme based and it's like very social. But I think like political meme coins and like coins that actually act based on what happens in real life are actually pretty interesting because you can actually bet on social outcomes. I think that's actually a good product, but I think we need more volume to make it safer so people aren't just getting market manipulated and getting wrecked. So I'm excited to see where those go, and I think like for the next, what is it, till November, 4 or 5 months, whatever it is, it's going to be crazy. Like all the different meme coins are going to pop up. And through this election, I think it's going to be nuts. Like tonight's debate was already wild. There's already so much drama. So I feel like it's becoming like entertainment, which is a little sad, but it's going to be interesting to watch.
I thought politics were always entertainment.
I know, they're not supposed to be.
They're not. But with these two,
I know.
You never know.
Crazy.
Have to catch the debate. Was working here, didn't get to see it, but I will be entertained later. Thank you guys. Where can we tap in with you if we want to catch more of you?
Oh, at ByZianna, ByZianna_.
At LoopXNFT, LOOPXNFT. Yeah, hit me up.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
You want to hop on really quick, John?
We're right here. Post from the day.
Hop on really?
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh.
We're on camera right now, so we're gonna save this because Los and I have already gotten one strike for this channel. We're not gonna do it again.
No more strikes. I will keep this pace not so spicy. Let's start off with like an easy one. So you're
I'm
playing.
feeling spicy tonight.
Okay, let's go spicy. What did you think about the debates tonight?
I feel like it's not really a debate when you have one person spewing a lot of disinformation with no fact checking and then another person who can't even say a sentence. Like, I would like to, I don't think class action is the right type of lawsuit for us for elder abuse because I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, I choose anarchy. I choose Bitcoin. I fight a lot for the right to choose, but I don't want to choose either of them. It's embarrassing.
I feel like we have kind of gone down, like, losing face in the world, like just going downhill. I feel like the leaders are more often like puppets controlled by like other factors.
Well, I literally tweeted them like they're literally two wings of the same bird, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who wins or what they say because the agenda's the same and it'll be reached no matter what, right? But like, don't waste my time with that. But also, I'm just like, if you're the Freedom Party, right? People that are in the Freedom Party, be free in every single, be consistent in that. Let everyone do what they want to do with themselves if it's not affecting you. And if you're affected by other people living their lives, then like you need to deal with that on your own, I'm like, I don't know. People, here's the thing is everyone in crypto is like so excited about this election. The whole point of crypto is that the government can't affect it. So it really doesn't matter if they approve or if they don't. Stop giving them your crypto to donate to them. Just keep texting stop no matter how many times they re-get your number. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like, what are we doing? It's all dumb. I know what I'm doing here, and really it's not affected by that. So yeah, this is why we crypto.
It's like with crypto, it's like where do you feel like the regulations are coming in? Do you think like governments are going to crack down just because it threatens its power so much, or do you feel like people can come together, decentralize, and
First of all, governments just want money and they see a way to get paid. That's part one. Part two is they don't understand it. They don't even understand the internet. They don't even understand social media. Three, like, and I'm not saying to break laws, right? I think like I know I'm very cognizant of like what is allowed in America, right? And I'm really lucky that I have had like resources where I'm like, okay, what can you say? And some of it's not set in stone, right? There are definitely things that you cannot do as an American living in America as an American company. And that's something that's annoying right now. But at the end of the day, if people are using crypto in the way it was intended, which is self-custody, there's no way the government can interfere with that. So like, yes, if you use your money to break a law, they can interfere with that, but they can't control your crypto. And so as anyone in this country whose rights might be on the line, like women weren't allowed to have bank accounts, 50 years ago. So having access to capital that no one can just shut down, important.
Very important, because we know what happened in like the Canadian protests,
Oh,
where
yeah.
the government just shut down like their bank accounts.
Yeah, exact same thing. I taught my dog to bark for Canadian truckers, by the way. She full supports. But yeah, I think it's that, right? And everyone thinks, oh, I'm fine. But it's like, you're fine until it's a different agenda, right? And it doesn't really matter if one person's not fine. Like, we should all be able to like live our lives. Crypto enables that. And so, yeah, watching that debate is like, honestly, probably selfish to be like, I don't actually care, but I really don't care because what we're doing here is so much more important than any of that.
Love it, Jen. Where can we like find more of you if we want to tap in?
I honestly don't know. I get deplatformed all the time. Blockchain. Here, there, everywhere, nowhere.
Love it, Jen. Thank you so much, Jen.
course.
Appreciate it. Let's see. I feel like that is all the time we have for tonight's IRL Alpha Post Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, chat, for tuning in. We love you. We couldn't do this show without you. Peace.
Hello, GM, GN, GA, all of the above, whatever the fuck time it is, wherever the fuck you are. Welcome to IRL Alpha, live here at the Sphere. Yeah? You didn't think it could happen. You didn't think it could happen, did you? And nor did you. But it did. And why did it? Well, I'm involved. That's fucking why. So get the fuck in here. I want you and I want you. Oh, definitely you. Look at your missus. Bring her in here. She's fucking smoking hot. You're not too bad yourself, mate. Yeah? Now let's get this fucking thing started. Ooh, a fucking choo-choo train. All right, everyone. Take your seats. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah? We're going to get ready. We're going to get into this straight away. No questions. Put your hand down till the end. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit how many tattoos you have on your arm. You don't scare me, mate. Let's go. Now, here we are. Backstage. Okay? And what we have here is a couple of guys. One of them is getting ready for the show, doing some cocaine. It's okay, do that, but don't do it in front of someone with a camera who's taking pictures, yeah? And who's going to knock on you later on. Like this cunt is. Nork. Everyone knows he's the dibber-dobber of the whole fucking place, yeah? What have we got here, Chaz? This is a big don't, isn't it? Don't do gang signs if you're not a bona fide gangster, okay? It's just stupid. Also, if you're transitioning between jock to hipster and you still bring your football with you, don't try and play catch with a dog that's actually smaller than the ball, all right? It's just stupid, all right? Don't do it. Now, who said famous people don't turn up to IRL Alpha? Apart from me, obviously. This is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but Gimli don't flex in a t-shirt like that, all right? Never wear it again. And oil that beard, for fuck's sakes. It looks like a bristle brush, yeah? I could clean a toilet bowl with that. Don't bring dogs, but do bring snacks for cats, like this. A big don't, ordinal t-shirts. Another don't, jackets like this. Another don't, stand there like you're fucking Jesus. Do wear your Bukkake goggles though, because you never know, you might need them for the after orgy. Alright? Also, this guy looks like the type to just go up and fucking touch anyone. Beware. You see what I fucking mean? Look at him in there, going up, copping a feel. Also, faux hawks, don't. They're out, yeah? But do wear shoes like this guy. Absolutely amazing. I love them. And also, please, if you've broken your wrist, wear a brace. You're going to need some support, yeah? Here we go again, Mr. Copperfield. Don't do a coke deal in public, especially not in front of what looks like the head of security. This beefcake here, right there. Well, this could be, I don't know what's going on, but it could be a don't. It does look like he's turned up horny and he's trying to sniff the downstairs on some of the ladies. I couldn't be 100% sure, but here we go. Yeah, so this is what he is attempting to do here, is trying to get 2 for the price of 1 on his sniff. What a prevert. Stay away from this one. Don't sit like this at a live function or an event because you are guaranteed to not get any action at all. Yeah, bad look. Okay, so do turn up looking like this because this is very handsome. It's a brilliant look. But don't forget your band-aids for your nipples, especially if it's cold. And also be careful dressing like this because everybody's going to think that you are a drug dealer. Oh, okay, so nipple guy is a drug dealer. Fair enough. Please try not to take a picture of men's crotches. It just looks bad. Yeah, it looks like you're a prevert. But I get it. You want to capture the old Ed's balloons. The twat on the right trying to look at the cock on the guy on the left is a big don't. The guy on the left is saying to the guy on the right, that's not a drug bag. This is a drug bag. Get the fuck away from me, you pervert. Here we are inside. Wow, and now I know why my messages can't be read. I mean, how the fuck can you read anything on those walls? But it's brilliant. It's a great idea. But also, FYI, never ever take a blurry picture of the handsome begging ever again. FYI, if you're a lady and you're looking for someone with skills in the nipple department, always go for a sound guy, yeah? Look at the technique here. Now, Began, I did mention though to him, I saw that he had this Beveragino next to the electrical equipment. It's a big no-no. I identified that as a safety hazard, and that needs to stop. And here he is again. So ladies, cancel that. I wouldn't even entertain the thought because here he is trying to take pictures down your tops. I caught it. Began, I recommend firing the cunt. I'll do it if you have, no time. Hey, Margaret, be aware, this guy was trying to play with your fucking hair. Mr. Hold the dildo to his mouth question guy, you know what I mean? All the fucking technicolor arm, all the above. Remember at the store, he just tried to keep asking questions. Stay away from this guy, watch him, turn around, don't sit in front of him ever again. And don't turn up to an IRL event and sit on your phone all fucking night. It's rude, you prick. Also, check out all my fucking questions over there at the back again. I'm telling you. Here we have Mr. Dick Milker again on his phone. Piece of shit. And also, buddy there on the left, don't sit like that, yeah? You there, chucking the man spready to the gods with your arms folded. Did somebody upset you? Did you miss your turn? Do you need a box of tissues? Take a look to your fucking left, right? Check out Began and Ed. That's how you should sit. Patting yourself off that. Fuck me. Captain fucking questions. Mr. Dildo in the hand. Asking again. Doing everybody's head in. People in the background on their phones again. For fuck's sakes, these are don'ts, alright? Look at poor fucking young love waiting there, saying, get me out of here. Can't someone, please, can we change places? Like Alice in Wonderland. Where's the fucking Mad Hatter? There he is. What a cutie. Oh, fuck's sakes, Mr. Fuckstain. On his phone again. Fuck off. Look at the back, right? Look at this guy saying to old fucking technicolor, all Mr. fucking questions, Captain Dildo in my hand, shut the fuck up, yeah? Read a room. I get it, you want to do good, bring the homeless in, yes. Give them a drink, yes. Feed them, yes. But then tap them politely on their way and say, you need to leave now. We have an event here, yeah? Come back tomorrow when we're not here. And then leave some food out for them, biscuits and some old milk. Please don't turn up to an event and do cocaine off your fist in front of a camera. That's life advice. It may not look good for the future you. That hat at the back, big do. I want it, send it me. All right, look how cool they look in the back. Take note, right? If you want to look cool, patting yourself off Ed there. That's fucking cool right there. And for fuck's sakes, whatever you do, don't invite tweakers. It's not a good look. What a look. And do look at people like that if your intention is to get inside their pawns. Good luck getting these pawns off at the end of the night for the after orgy. They're tight as fuck. FYI, wear some looser ones next time if you're looking for some hard and forced action, especially afterwards. And mental note for yourself, that tattoo from a distance looks like it says a fluffer. Here we see mate on the right there, bringing back the old thumbs up. I like that. That's a do. A don't on the left, fucking peace sign, fuck you sign, I don't know, whatever it is, that gang sign, that's out. Try to avoid it. Yeah, it's no longer a flex. Here we go again. On-chain monkey fucker, same gang sign. His friend the dentist, same gang sign. The poor lass in the middle's facial expressions are screaming, get the fuck away from me, you stink. And also, oi, dentist, remove that digit from my waistgate. Go again, faux hawk on-chain monkey fucker with the same gang sign and his friend there looking a bit cool for school. Both of them got the too cool for school look, which is a don't. D-God's t-shirt is a don't. Please try and be original. Who the fuck has got their phone on in the audience? Yeah, turn it off. Please try being original. All right, good luck. That's 3 for 3, monkey fucker. Let's see. Hopefully we're all done with the gang signs, yeah? Let's see what's cooking on the next one. Same fucking shit from on-chain, monkey fucker, faux hawk, gang sign, too cool for school, facial expressions, my mate, D-Gods. Oh, look at the poor cunt on the left just going, please, just fucking be original. Is it ever going to stop? And FYI, I'm only joking. Please don't beat me up. I'm scared shitless of the pair of you. Here we see Gimli again with Beggin, and we see a punter at the back desperately seeking autographs, which they're both ignoring. Well done. That's how it should be. Also, take note of Beggin, everyone. That's how you pose for a photo. Right there. Mwah! Holy fucking shit. It's me, Brian T, and it just cutting in on Dolby for a quick second because they're saying this picture of this lad, yeah, with a muscle shirt on, right? Just leave it there for like 2.5 minutes, please. A BRB. Ah, my fucking days. Don't receive a BJ from a dog at a public event. Don't! Everyone heard about Captain Handsome when he went to the toilet and he put his finger through the paper when he was wiping, right? But here he is coming outside asking everyone to sniff the finger. That's a massive do in my books. Well done. And here we are again with Captain Hotnots, finally showing everybody how to masturbate in public, putting on a learn. I approve. Shut the fuck up. Whoa. Hello, ladies. And this is another example of how in the Bukaki goggles are, especially at an event like this. I'm wearing mine because you never know at the end when you're going to need them, right? I know we're all getting excited. This won't take too much longer. We'll get to the orgy. Just hold on. We're nearly there. This is what happens when you run out of drugs. Yeah? Never run out. 3 ways. A big do. Well done. Congrats. Began's shirt. A big do. The muscle shirt without muscles. A big don't. Also, a big do. Hang out at the bar. I love this. My place. A massive don't. Circle wank around a dog. Please, don't. It's not cool. Get a biscuit or something. I think Soggy Seyo was a game that comes to mind. A game of old. Soggy Seyo. No dog. Get rid of it. I'll call Peter. No, nobody wants to play football with you until you go full hipster, okay? Fucking hell. Poor cunt. Eyes up, motherfuckers. What I like best is when little lady farts at a live event. Can't get any better than that. It's a massive do, but make sure you waft it towards the lad there on your right. T-Bone is a good friend of mine, but patterning your look off Trevor Jones is a big don't, yeah? Especially the old virgin. I'll tell you what's happening here. What's happening here is that the guy on the right is saying no thanks to cocaine on the guy on the left. Now, if the guy on the left is selling you cocaine or trying to push it to you and he has a look like that, fucking just buy it. Word to the wise. And so what you're seeing here is a successful deal. The guy on the left said yes, and the guy on the right said, okay, I'll leave you alone. Coke. And old mate Cocaine Nose Job in the middle is quite happy here with the double deal. From Serious Face on the right, Faux Hawk, obviously, Ordinal's changed t-shirt because he probably got a little bit of semen on it from the bathroom when he went and had a quick danger wank. And the guy on the left is the other guy that did the pre-sale already to Old Mate with the jacket and the Bukaki goggles that you remember from the store. So this is if you need the sherbet, these are the 3 to go see. This hand gesture is acceptable, especially when you have a lovely like that leaning on your shoulder. Yep. Refusing to share your weed at an IRL event. A big don't. Yeah? Selfish cunt, this one. Watch out. Morgie, please shut your mouth. I don't like you sitting there like that at IRL event. The guy on the left looks a bit dodgy. I don't want him to stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit freaked out. And also, just practice for when you come to Australia to visit me. You need to keep your mouth shut because of the flies. Not because of what I'm thinking. Oh, man. Eyes up again, you cunts. Look at that on the right. That's a big do. So attractive. Guy on the left, not so bad, but also, like, if we're going to wear skimpies, like, not much, muscle shirt, like I told you before, let's do it again. Definition, all right? Work it, baby, work it. I work out! Morgie, mouth shut, please. Fuck, the guy on the left. Dodgy. And finally, peace out, you cunts. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night. All right, I need a fucking drink, begging. Please, what have I got on my rider? Hello, GM, GN, GA, all of the above. Whatever the fuck time it is, wherever the fuck you are. Welcome to IRL Alpha, live here at the Sphere. Yeah? You didn't think it could happen. You didn't think it could happen, did you? Nor did you. But it did. And why did it? Well, I'm involved. That's fucking why. So get the fuck in here. I want you and I want you. Oh, definitely you. Look at your missus. Bring her in here. She's fucking smoking hot. You're not so bad yourself, mate. Yeah? Now let's get this fucking thing started. Ooh, a fucking choo-choo train. All right, everyone. Take your seats. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah? We're going to get ready. We're going to get into this straight away. No questions. Put your hand down till the end. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit how many tattoos you have on your arm. You don't scare me, mate. Let's go. Now, here we are. Backstage. Okay? And what we have here is a couple of guys. One of them is getting ready for the show, doing some cocaine. It's okay. Do that. But don't do it in front of someone with a camera who's taking pictures, yeah? And who's going to knock on you later on. Like this cunt is. Nork. Everyone knows he's the dibber-dobber of the whole fucking place, yeah? What have we got here, Chaz? This is a big don't, isn't it? Don't do gang signs if you're not a bona fide gangster, okay? It's just stupid. Also, if you're transitioning between jock to hipster and you still bring your football with you, don't try and play catch with a dog that's actually smaller than the ball, all right? It's just stupid, all right? Don't do it. Now, who said famous people don't turn up to IRL Alpha? Apart from me, obviously. This is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but Gimli, don't flex in a t-shirt like that, all right? Never wear it again. And oil that beard for fuck's sakes. It looks like a bristle brush, yeah? I could clean a toilet bowl with that. Don't bring dogs, but do bring snacks for cats, like this. A big don't, ordinal t-shirts. Another don't, jackets like this. Another don't, stand there like you're fucking Jesus. Do wear your Bukkake goggles though, because you never know, you might need them for the after orgy. Alright? Also, this guy looks like the type to just go up and fucking touch anyone. Beware. You see what I fucking mean? Look at him in there, going up, copping a feel. Also, faux hawks, don't. They're out, yeah? But do wear shoes like this guy. Absolutely amazing. I love them. And also, please, if you've broken your wrist, wear a brace. You're going to need some support, yeah? Here we go again, Mr. Copperfield. Don't do a coke deal in public, especially not in front of what looks like the head of security. This beefcake here, right there. Well, this could be, I don't know what's going on, but it could be a don't. It does look like he's turned up horny and he's trying to sniff the downstairs on some of the ladies. I couldn't be 100% sure, but here we go. Yeah, so this is what he is attempting to do here, is trying to get 2 for the price of 1 on his sniff. What a prevert. Stay away from this one. Don't sit like this at a live function or an event because you are guaranteed to not get any action at all. Yeah, bad look. Okay, so do turn up looking like this because this is very handsome. It's a brilliant look. But don't forget your band-aids